jam you don't spread.
Sorry respect that's due, but ignore us now, and we'll just evolve, just evolve. When I look at you, when I see who you used to be, gonna cast you off and let you sleep. When I think of you, when I see how your colors show, gonna leave you alone, leave you alone. Let you sleep. When I think of you, when I see how your colors show, gonna leave you alone, leave you alone. When I look at you, when I see how it used to be, I want you to know, want you to see me. When I think of you, and the past that we used to know, telling you now, letting you go.
Brother, won't you come sit with me now? I saw your face today, oh boy. Let's forget the world and talk a while. I saw your face today, oh boy. I always thought that you might let it all pass you by. We're so very far from home. Maybe one day you might put your hand into mine. We don't need to stand alone. Feel the sun come pouring through my veins. I heard the news today, oh boy. I feel its warmth, but my heart is cold. I heard the news today, oh boy. I always thought that you might let it all pass you by. We're so very far from home. Maybe one day you might put your hand into mine. We don't need to stand alone. I always thought I'm just an average guy. I said goodbye today, my boy. I always thought I'm just an average guy. I said goodbye today, my boy. Oh, King of Canaan, how far to Babylon now? 8 and 8 and 8 and another 8. Oh, King of Canaan, how far to Babylon now? 8 and 8 and 8 and another 8.
Russell.
Hello, mate.
How are you,
Can
sir?
you sort my mic out?
Yeah, I'm just going to sort my headphones out. Look at us all unprepared, eh?
Yeah.
How are you? All right?
Yeah, how are you?
Not too bad, my friends.
Can you see where am I? Yeah.
You all good?
Yeah?
Awesome. Did you see your other messages I sent you?
Yeah.
Good.
About.
Let's
going
not talk
straight
about
through a
that. We
video.
won't talk about it now.
Okay.
So we can't say anything, but just so you're aware, that's all I need to know.
Okay.
Right, we'll see you at 8 o'clock then, sir. See you in a minute.
Oh, just come to this call. Same call.
Just leave it on.
Leave it on. All right,
Just
mate.
leave it on. We'll see you in a minute.
Yeah, no worries.
Bye-bye.
See you in a minute.
Want to be free, don't deny the breathing. If you need your own 2 feet, don't hide behind the tales you spin. You're not the first to find the floor. I've been the several times or more. Be discreet or paint your smile. You'll be going out in style. Yourself off, dust off, love yourself. Hold your head out with a smile, love yourself. Pick yourself off, dust off, love yourself. Hold your head out with a smile, love yourself. World will want to know where you're down. If you want to talk with me, let's do it in some privacy. The time and place for everything. Still let those church bells ring. It's only now to tell the world you'll never breathe it down and up. Be discreet or paint your smile. You'll be going out in style. Pick yourself up, dust off, love yourself. Hold your head out with a smile, love yourself. Pick yourself up, dust off, love yourself. Hold your head out with a smile, love yourself. The world will want to know when you're down. reaching up from the ground. Not the first time the floor. I've been the several times or more. Been a screen and makes you smile. You'll be going out in style. Pick yourself up, dust up, and love yourself. Hold it out with a smile, and love yourself. Pick yourself up, dust up, and love yourself. Hold it out with a smile, and love yourself. Pick yourself up, dust up, and love yourself. Hold it out with a smile, and love yourself. Pick yourself up, dust up, and love yourself. Hold it out with a smile, and love yourself. Whoa, whoa, go where you're down. Whoa, 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 go where you're down.
Alone tonight, lying in this bed, my heart beats a hole through my chest. I'm so sick and tired of fighting these demons alone. Nightmare sweat shakes that fill the empty side of the bed. You won't get in. I'm so sick and tired of fighting these demons alone. I feel out of my head. Too sad to say, and I worry to death that I'm not okay. Another night, counting my breaths, replaying the past, the day's events. I'm so sick and tired of fighting these demons alone. I feel out of my head. Too sad to say, and I worry to death that I'm not okay. I feel out of my head. I'm a hollow shell, drowning within myself, and I'm running out of air. Don't let them see you on your knees as you pray for Don't let them see you on your knees. Just what I feel out of my head. Too sad to say, and I worry to death that I'm not okay. I feel out of my head. I'm a hollow shell, drowning within myself, and I'm running out of air. I feel out of my head.
I'm sick and tired of playing the game, boy. I'm sick and tired of playing the game. Everybody knows, boy, you're licking on them bones, boy. So why don't you just put them down and head on home, boy. Skin so itchy, it feels so tight. Feels like I got the devil right by my side, and I know he won't do me no right. Leads me down to the fireside where I seal my so-called friends get It's time to go home. It's time to go home, boy. So hide away from the world outside, and I just sit here ripping holes in my pride, and I try to pick myself up so many times, but I keep getting swallowed by that crimson tide, and I know it's time to go home. It's time to go home, boy. Seems so rich and you feel so tight. Feels like I got the devil right by my side, and I know he won't do me no right. Leads me down to the fireside where I see my so-called friends getting high, and I know it's time to go home. It's time to go home, boy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Radio FreakJam.
Ian, are you, Ian? You gonna do the... Hello? Oh. Welcome to Thursday night's Radio FreakJam. No idea where Ian's gone. We're gonna get Russell Leake on. He's our co-host for tonight. We just send him the link. Okay.
What's happening?
Evening, we are here, really.
There he is.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Thursday. It's Radio FreakJam, and that was Josh, just opening the show for us this week, and we were joined by Russell. There, that one over there. How you doing, man?
I'm all right. How are you?
Not too bad. So you're a new friend to the show, so thanks for joining us, and a big thanks to Scott Ottaway for introducing us as well.
Yeah, he gets into all sorts of dodgy places, Scott, doesn't he?
He's one of those people. You got to watch him. How do you know him?
I played in a band with him like 25 years ago or something like that, and then he shot to superstardom, and I went to sort of down this way a little bit. So yeah, he's been a good friend since we stayed in touch since, and he said, "Why don't you do this? What Ian's doing?" And I said, "That sounds interesting. Sounds very interesting." So yeah, here we are.
So you're not going to be friends with him for long then?
Let's see how it goes tonight, yeah?
So you and I have had the pleasure of catching up before the show in bits and pieces. Oh, this is Tony, by the way. This is my lovely wife.
Hello. Yes, I've seen you in many videos.
Sorry? What?
Yeah, not.
Oh, right, okay, cool. Yeah, well, I haven't even seen those. So you've got a bunch of people out in the chat room at the moment. It's getting gritty out there already. So be prepared for that. If you want to watch the YouTube video but turn the sound off, you'll get the chat box at the side.
I'll see the chat. Okay, I'll do that.
See what the guys are up to. But tell us a bit about yourself to start with, because I've got a few facts I want to tell about you. But you know, give us an introduction to yourself.
How do I introduce myself? I'm Russell. I'm a singer, songwriter, guitarist, graphics guy. Yeah, just an all-round happy-go-lucky music type guy. So I've been playing guitar since I was about 20, and singing. And you know what happens with writing songs? You're the same. I'm sure you can't help it. If you start writing songs and they just keep coming, and it's like I remember hearing Prince say that music was a curse because it just keeps coming to you, and that's something you know you have to find a way to express it. And I've just found lots of different and unusual ways to express it. So
I used to have a dictaphone by the side of my phone, but I use my finger now. But we've all got mobile phones, and we leave them by the side of the bed. And I seriously used to wake up middle of the night and just record a lyric or a melody or something. So
I literally have probably 1,000 ideas on my phone on that voice memo thing that will never see the light of day. But it doesn't matter. It's the problem is it's always 1% inspiration and then the 99% perspiration, which most people don't realize is then arranging the song, writing the song, all that sort of stuff is the stuff that really takes the time, and is a bit harder to accomplish, really.
Totally. And sometimes it's about exercising the demon. It's about getting rid of that idea out of your head so the new one can come in. Yeah,
that's a good way of thinking about it. I hadn't thought about that. I mean, like that you get so many ideas for so many different things. And I remember hearing Mark Knopfler say some of them, they trick you into, you think they're good and they're terrible. And then other ideas, you think they're terrible. And somebody else goes, that's brilliant. Why aren't you doing that? And it's as the writer, as the creative person, it's very hard, isn't it, to be, I always get somebody else to mix my songs, because you can't, it's very hard to be objective, really. So that's why.
That's why Tony and I write a lot together, and that really, really works because it gives you someone to bounce off. And if I've got a bad idea, Tony will turn around and say to me, "That's shit. We should do it my way," and it works. So
Fair.
So one thing I do want to talk about is because I know in the chat room at the moment there's a lot of Red Dwarf fans.
Oh God!
and you've got a bit of a connection to Red Dwarf, haven't you?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Are you a sneaky?
You know what's funny is I wasn't really. I mean, I'm a big sci-fi fan, but I never really got into Red Dwarf. And then we had a friend that was working on they did this kind of comeback thing called Back to Earth, and we had a friend who was working on that. She was working as a makeup artist, and she overheard the director saying, we're struggling to find original music for this, so don't know where to go really. And she happened to have one of my CDs, and she said, here, check this band out. So we were fortunate enough to get one of the songs was used. It was used in the car bug scene, and we thought that was our trip to stardom. Basically, there we were like, this is it. We're not looking back now. And we went. I remember we went to the premiere of the thing in a swanky hotel in London and met all the crew and all the director, etc. And I remember Cat, the guy who played Cat. I don't
Danny
remember
John Jules.
Right. He said to me, "Well done, guys." He said, "Welcome to spending the rest of your life playing sci-fi conventions," which fortunately never happened. So I think they sold. The views were crazy on that because it had been away for a while, and it was millions and millions of views, and we sold about 5 albums off the back of it. So,
well, can we watch it? Do you mind if we watch it now and show everyone
what
it was?
That's cool.
So it is cool, isn't it? I think that's a really, really cool thing to have in
I'd
your
rather have
on
that
your
than be
CV.
famous, to be honest.
So this is Tropical State of Mind, and it's a remix by the Response Collective.
I'll tell you why it's called a remix.
Go on then.
Because we sampled a load of stuff that we shouldn't have sampled, and if that was going out on the BBC or wherever it was going out, we would have been in a big trouble. So we had to remix everything. The one they listened to, we had to remix and do all the samples again. So that's why it's a remix.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I love it. So let's have a listen to this. This is Tropical State of Mind by, what was the band?
The Response Collective.
That was the band. So right, okay. I thought the remix was by the Response Collective, but okay, cool.
No, that was the band, yeah.
So here we go. This is it.
Spielzeug Schallplatten. Platten, 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 Platten.
And the magnificent.
There we have it. Awesome. Tropical State of Mind by the Response Collective there, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone's loving that in the chat room, as you can probably see. And there's a lot of people in for you, Russell.
Yeah, they follow me around sometimes. Hard to get rid of them.
They've all got questions as well. Let's have some questions. So, what is the band you have played in for the longest, and what's been your favourite?
Oh God, that's a good question. The Response Collective is got to be up there just because it was such a weird and different sound. You know, I played in cover bands and rock bands, and I've played in lots of covers bands, lots of sort of heavy rock bands. But the Response Collective was a weird mix of Selena on keyboards and bass, me on guitar, and then we had a turntablist, and we would mix samples, and it was just fun, you know. And we played a few times in Oxford in the Jericho Tavern. We had a thing called Electronic Nights, where every month we'd have a night where lots of electronic music would come and we'd play with other bands, and that was just you know, really freeing and very creative. There was no, we weren't like I suppose we were an instrumental band, but in the second album we added a few more vocals. So I'm very much into just free creativity. I saw a lot of your I think you're the same. A lot of your YouTube videos, you've got a mixture of styles and you mix up stuff, and that's, I just like that, and that's probably to my failure to some extent. You know, people that really just focus on one thing and just do that really, really well are the ones that are probably more successful in that successful term. But
Jack of
anyway,
all trades, master of none, basically.
That's it. It's, you know, it's hard to be, but I don't mind that. I enjoy doing all the different types of music I've done, but you know, if you practice this thing about 10,000 hours to be an expert, if you spend 10,000 hours just doing electronic music, like, you know, like the Chemical Brothers or somebody like that, they're really, really, really good at it. Do you know what I mean? So
totally. Practice makes perfect and all that business. So
cheers, by the way. I saw you'd got the port out because it's near Christmas.
I have, and you're not drinking anymore.
I've got my green tea, but as I told you, I live vicariously through other people. So every time I have a green tea, everybody else has to have a drink.
Oh, cheers then. Cheers.
This could be dangerous.
Cheers. Whatever your drink happens to be. What are you drinking, Antonia?
Gin, always gin.
Gin.
Mother's ruin, they call it. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
I'm long since ruined. Damage is done.
What else did we have? We had, what's your biggest accomplishment?
Oh, God. You know what? Do you mean, I guess they mean musically, right? Because I'm
guessing. I mean, unless you got something else that's been really great in your life.
Well, to be a dad at 49, you know, my mum always said I was a late starter. So,
wow.
You know, that's just been an amazing achievement. And so, yeah, that's up there, you know, obviously. But musically, just being able to write and be free to write has been so much fun, you know, like just to be able to create music and then play it for people and have people appreciate it. If it's just one person that buys your album, you're like, wow, that person liked my stuff and bought my record. You know, that's such a great feeling to create something that wasn't there before, to a surprise to the earth that is then there and somebody can listen to it and appreciate it. To me, that's a massive achievement. And to me, it's, I don't know whether it's the same for you as a writer, but I find it easy to write and to do that stuff. And I talk to other people and they don't. You know, that's something that is something you either do or don't, it seems to me. And it surprises me because I think everybody can write. Surely everybody can do it. I don't know.
You'd think so. I mean, I know people who are musically very, very talented, but they can't write a song.
Yeah.
And I know people who can write songs that aren't that musically talented.
Yeah, absolutely,
so, you know, I think it's what's good for one is not always good for the other.
yeah, that's right. I've got lots of friends that are real, what I'd call, you know, real good musos, but they don't write much. I don't know whether they just don't want to or they find it hard to write, but they're very, very talented players, but they just don't write. You know, it's a weird. When you get that combination, sometimes you get that combination of amazing players and amazing writers, and they're rare, I think.
So, talking about amazing writers, you write songs, and you did say you were going to play us a live track tonight, at least one.
I can do.
What do you reckon? Yeah. definitely.
I just happened to have a guitar I prepared earlier.
It's like we talked about it or something.
So I saw in the chat, people were asking for my song Smile.
Okay.
So I was going to do Wishing I'd Tried, but maybe I'll do Smile just to keep the fans happy.
You got to keep the fans happy. That's what it's all about.
All right, here we go. This is cool. I wrote this a long time ago now, but the essence of the song is the idea is that I kept seeing people that no matter what happened to them, no matter how tough a time they had, they still continue to smile. Young girl cried, why does this happen in my life? Tried to survive, even though the doctors said I'd die. You can take away the friends I made, leave me with a bedside light. You can take away an army of forgiveness, but you can't take away my smile. You can't take away my smile. The old man cried, why does this happen in my time? Tried to survive as we pushed over all those lines. You can take away the friends I made, trusting in each other's lives. You can take away 100,000 heroes, but you can't take away my smile. You can't take away my smile. Princess cried, why does this happen in my life? Did I survive all of those other people's lives? You can take away the time I gave, living out in others' times. You can take away the mother of two children, but you can't take away my smile. You can't take away my smile. You can't take away my smile.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very cool. As Tony just said in the chat room there, it's a lovely positive message, which at this time, I think we can all agree.
We can all do with, I guess.
Yeah.
Much of that as
And
possible,
is it,
please.
pardon my pronunciation here, is it Effian in the chat room saying that they've...
Go on, sorry.
They've learnt the song and they play it a hell of a lot.
Oh, bless him. Yeah, that's Ifian. It's a good
Ifian.
Welsh name.
It's a good name.
And yeah, Ifian and I we met playing Xbox, believe it or not. And for God, it must be 6 or 7 years ago.
What are you playing?
Yeah, what were you playing?
We were playing Call of Duty then. We play Call of Duty now. Still. And but we got chatting one night. You know how it is late at night, trying to get headshots as you do. And Ivan was there, and we got chatting in a party. And he was saying, "Oh, I play guitar. You play guitar." We got chatting about guitar. Next night we played again together, and that's it. We've been friends for life. And funny enough, one day about 2 years after I'd known him, we got to know each other pretty well. I messaged him and I said, you going to be online tonight? And he was like, yeah, 7:30, same as normal, you know. But I'd messaged his wife, and I was down in Wales on business. So at 7:30, I knocked on his door, and he was absolutely speechless. So we've met a couple of times, and then when my son was born, I took him down. We were down there, and I took him down to meet my son. So he's part of the family now.
Fantastic. I love it, little things like that when people meet in weird and wonderful ways.
Weird, yeah.
A bit like what we've done with all of this, where we're all sort of meeting up new people, and it's been fantastic. So, yeah, more Call of Duty by the sounds of it.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I've got good friends. It's funny that you make friends on Call of Duty, and then when you're playing maybe an hour or 2 hours a night, I mean, it used to be 6-7 hours a night, you know, you get chatting about life, and friendships happen. You can't help it as soon as you start talking to people. Do you know what I mean?
You see, we play Ark, and if you want to make enemies, it's the best game to play.
Right. I've heard that's a good game, though. I've heard that's a good game.
It's a fantastic game as long as you stay offline, play the single player version, because it's toxic. Otherwise, it's just massive.
That's you know, when people, I've got this. I hate the way video games are portrayed often in media, like, you know, the bad guy in some, you know, drama, he's sitting there in his house playing video games. That's like or, you know, if you go back to House of Cards, and the president was like, the vice president at the time was playing video games, and the wife would come and say, video games, for God's sake. And I hate the way that's, because like there's been such a positive thing in my life, and it is in millions and millions of people's lives. Yeah. But yet it gets a bad rap, you know. But the thing is, you're right about the chat rooms can be toxic, and if you end up with the wrong people, and I've had a few bad experiences like that. But you know, if you're playing with friends, great fun.
Exactly. You know, anything in moderation is good.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, back when I was a kid, it was all Dungeons and Dragons, and the Catholic Church came out and said it was demonic and devil worship and stuff like that. You can't win. You know, it's.
Did you play tabletop Dungeons and Dragons?
I did. Proper, yeah.
So me too, right? And I was telling the kids about this the other day, because my mum said you know, that was in the press, like it's demonic, there's Satan worship.
It
blah,
was,
blah, blah.
yeah.
And my mum said, right, let me see what this is all about. I must have been about 13, 14, right? And my mates used to come around on a Friday, and they'd stay the weekend. My mum, bless her, would feed them all, and we would play Dungeons and Dragons the whole weekend, you know. And I remember her saying, what's this all about? So I showed her the Dungeon Master's Guide, you know, and it had all the stuff in it, charts, and, you know, I explained to her how the game works. She was like, okay, so you're doing maths, English, and you're being creative, writing creative stories.
Learning some mythology.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Monster, you know, what monsters were, and the monsters from, as you say, like years ago, and you think there's nothing but positive stuff here, so why has it got such a bad rap, you know? And I'm glad you brought that. You reminded me of that, because my mum's like, right, carry on. The more of that you do, the better. And
we watched a documentary on it, didn't we? And it would help people from, like, save them from suicide and like life friends, and you know, it's amazing the impact it has or can have.
Yeah, and the same as this, like, which I imagine has happened with you guys since you've stopped your jam night, right? You've had to create a new community or bring in the community into a different place, right? That's what you're doing, which is, you know, out of all this adversity, it's great to hear those positive stories when people are doing stuff like that, you know.
It is. I mean, we used to have a shed, and we had a group of about 6 or 7 of us, and we had a shed in one of our mates' back garden. We had electricity, we had carpet, we had chairs, tables, filing cabinets, kettle, toasting machine. You didn't have to have a toasting machine. And we used to spend hours in there, and we were off the streets. Our parents knew where we were a phone call away. It was a lot of good fun. So, Selwyn in the chat room has just said, play some Rage Against the Machine. We probably haven't got time for that right now, maybe a bit later. But let's talk quickly about that, because you were in Chili Rage, which was the Rage Against the Machine and Red Hot Chili Peppers tribute band.
Yeah, a lot of people said to us, you should choose one or the other.
Nah.
we that came out of the Hazards, which was a covers band, and we kept learning these songs that we liked rather than wanting to play. You know, I think I told you that story. You know, guy came and said, well, I want you for the wedding. I want you for our wedding. We played loads of Rage. That night we played loads of Rage Against the Machine, loads of Chili Peppers, loads of Foo Fighters. And the guy was like, we want you for our wedding. And we were like, great. He gave us the money. Then he said, but the problem is you got to convince my missus, you know, she's going to want to see you. So she came to the next gig. She came to see us halfway through the gig, and she was like, yeah, I really like it. I think it's great to play heavier stuff, and it's really good, but could you do a number for us? And we were like, yeah, sure. What would you like us to do? And she said 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton. I was like, well, she got the measure of us. For sure, she got the measure of us. But that sort of morphed into, we just loved playing Rage Against the Machine and the Chili Peppers, and became Chili Rage. And it was great fun. I mean, you probably know the same. You think you're a good guitar player, or you think you're an accomplished guitar player, and then you try and play Tom Morello stuff and you're just a beginner again. You know, it's just reset and try and learn how to do the things that he does, you know.
He takes guitar into a whole different level, and makes sounds that most people didn't realise you could get out of a guitar.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we've got to get our first guest on now. It's 8:30, so we're going to get our first guest on. And our first guest tonight is my dad.
Excellent.
My dad has joined us in the chat room since the start of this, 30,000 weeks ago or whatever it was. And he's got a lot of people in the chat room calling him Dad, and he's kind of adopted everyone. And my mum might be there as well. She's
bring them in and sort them all out. And
so
pull them into line.
Pull them into line, sort them out, and meet the man you keep calling Dad. So I've sent him his link, and hopefully we've done a test.
Is your dad a musician?
He used to play guitar, and he's been trying to play guitar again. There he is. But he needs to turn his YouTube off for me.
He's done that.
Oh, there we go. Hey.
Oh,
hello, Dad.
Hello. I've got a massive delay.
There will be a bit of a delay. Let me try and cure that a little bit.
I love this software you're using for this. It's great. It's better than Zoom, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got a bit more control. How's that?
Yeah, it's still... Yeah, don't worry about it.
You'll be good. Dad, Russell, Dad.
Alan,
good evening.
Pleased to meet you.
I knew Stokenchurch.
Yeah, was that you? Okay, good. Yeah, you could see the tower.
Yeah, I used to work there.
Oh, the tower? No way.
No, not the tower. Just round the corner from the tower, there's a factory estate, and I used to work at it.
Okay, nice. Yeah. Well, I grew up in Stokenchurch. Yeah.
Oh, right. There you go. You see. Say hello to everyone, Dad.
Good evening, everyone.
I'm very happy to see you.
For your problems.
Is it agony aunt time with Alan?
Yeah. I say that's the reason for their problems is you, so that's my fault.
Oh, we thought we were alleviating their problems. Oh, so we've got that the wrong way around.
Clearly
didn't we?
not.
So is Mum there?
She is.
No.
Is she hiding in the background?
Yes.
Is she going to come and say hi?
Of course she isn't.
I doubt it very much.
Go on, twist the camera quickly.
Come on, Mum.
He's got to live with me.
Down a bit. Down. There we go.
Bullying.
There's Mum hiding in the corner. Look. Hi.
Not happy.
It's got that bad. She tried to camouflage herself with her top and the drapes on the sofa there.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, as he said, I don't sing. I don't play guitar very well at all. I don't write music, so I don't know what the hell I'm doing here, really.
You've come to say hi. They've all adopted you. I needed to show you off a bit, you know.
Is there music in the family, like going back, or?
No, not at all. Well, more inside a bit, but no. I mean, music in the family isn't much. Back when Ian and Clary's sister were kids, there was always music on. I live with every form of music you can think of, basically,
including jazz.
Yeah, I love jazz. You know, not the modern stuff, not the really weird stuff, but back in sort of, you know, the big band jazz,
right?
Big band swing, love that. And I go through all lessons. I mean, I like some of it now. I dislike some of it now. and I did so right the way through the range. I mean, listening to classical music.
But really, you are to blame for all of this, Dad, because, you know, as you said, there was music on always. Sunday mornings, I remember coming down, it was always music morning, it was tidying up, music was on, all 12 inches and proper LPs and vinyl, and you had a massive collection of that. And then you bought a guitar, and we used to sit in the conservatory as you used to play Bob Dylan songs, singing Blowing in the Wind and stuff like that. So it is your fault. Own it.
Yeah, probably. Well, you're my fault, so I mean, no, Mum, your mum says she's got nothing to do with it.
Oh, she's disowned me now, is she?
No one's claiming you, Ian.
Fancy adopting me, Russell?
Say again?
Fancy adopting me?
I've got 4 already back there. It's a bit of a struggle in here.
I've been disowned. So, how's lockdown been for you, Dad?
Well, lockdown really wasn't a major effect. I mean, I'm not sort of playing on anything, but I was one of the idiots that had to shield.
Because you're vulnerable, aren't you?
I'm very vulnerable.
Describe him that
Been
way.
vulnerable all my life. Back when I was a kid. No, we're beekeepers, and that kept us alive. Really, it kept us sane for that first major lockdown, because much as I was shielding, we had to go and do the bees. We had to look after them. They had to be functioned, and we were even told by DEFRA, because it's a government department, because the bees are overseen by DEFRA. So we had to go and look at them. So it got us out of the house. We've also got an allotment, so that needed attending. And we could do it without actually interacting with people. Where we've got one set of hives on that we manage, and we've got 8 hives of our own, but we managed 2 in a little garden centre, and they gave us keys to get in and keys to access the equipment there. So we didn't have to actually interact with anyone there. We've got 2 hives are sitting on the roof of the pavilions in Uxbridge, the garden, the shop, the shopping centre, and again they gave us key access to get in, again without having to talk to anyone at all.
But
and our other hive you could access easily.
You make honey mead, don't you?
Yeah, we make mead. Mead is honey. It's only made from honey. You can't call anything else but an alcoholic drink from mead. It's the oldest alcoholic drink in the world. And also, I mean, the monks actually really understood mead because they kept bees. Monks kept bees in medieval times, and they really did it for the candle wax, because the beeswax, I won't go into stupid, but the bees that make the wax are virgins, so the virgin wax meant it was
trust you to bring the tone down.
Mary, so all that. But I mean, probably the first alcoholics in this world were probably the monks.
Yeah.
What else are they going to do?
Yeah, nothing else to do. Sat in the monasteries praying and drinking mead.
Yeah, that's it.
It's probably where their God came from, praying at the porcelain altar. Oh, God!
Yeah. So, I mean, but from up at that point, once we settled the bees down, because we don't touch them over the winter, they go into a state of rest, really, and staying alive. Then it's been getting a bit boring now.
But you've got your guitar back now. Josh has helped you set up the guitar and lowered the bridge.
Yeah. I thank him for that. I did a little bit of work and found that the neck was actually bowed, and I managed to straighten that. And that was giving me a bit of a problem to start with. But, I have got problems with my hands, and therefore they're not very quick. And they're quite...
Oh.
This is a bit of a challenge.
Lost your connection there a little bit there, Dad.
Okay.
So, we're going to meet up at Christmas. That's going to be a good thing.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, we've all sort of sorted it out. I mean, we're all looking after ourselves. I say we've come through unscathed, and there's no reason why we shouldn't have a meet up. It'll be one day only, but it's one day. end of days, hopefully, I'm fairly high up the scale on getting a jab. So, then
yes,
things
you should
hopefully
be.
can
And
be a bit
Sarah,
better.
who's in the chat room, she was saying, not Sarah Bradley Harris, but Harris Bradley. Getting my names mixed up. Sarah Petherick, she's a nurse. She's getting hers soon. She's
Young
all
Sarah.
booked. So yes, that's Sarah. She's all booked
Yeah.
for hers. So you should be behind her in the queue.
Yeah, I think once they get over the 75s and the vulnerable people, as they classify vulnerable, then we'll be up there. But once your mum and me have got it, then things change, and hopefully by the
You're gonna
middle
go back
of next
clubbing
year
again?
we can get back to doing what else. Sorry,
You're going to go clubbing again.
then what?
Going clubbing.
No, yeah, we can go dancing. We can go dancing again.
Because you ballroom
Because we
dance.
haven't
Now, this is something I've tried to get you to come and
do.
do on the show. It's some ballroom dancing, and you said no.
Yeah. How the hell am I going to do that on the show?
You can
I
teach 'em.
need a hall for that. Like I think they want to do ballroom dancing.
They're
This
open.
point, we'll
get
take
back to
anything.
that. We enjoy that. It's a very social event. So I heard that. What, Tony?
At this point, we'll take anything.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a very social event, and we've met up with a nice lot of people. It's like what you've got here. I mean, just a comment on the side to where all that are listening and all that have put something into it. My thanks for supporting Ian, because I think you've been brilliant. But yeah, we've got a social interaction then with them, and we've made a group of friends, and it's nice. But dancing is close quarters, guys. That's contact sport.
Yeah, but you and Mum are in a bubble, right?
So we can't do that. Sorry?
You and Mum are in a bubble.
Yeah,
If
but
you
all
just
the ladies want to dance with him, though.
Well, there is that. He keeps getting all the little old dears coming
Yeah.
up to him, doesn't he? We've heard the stories.
It's a good excuse,
I
though.
like
No, I
little old
can't.
ladies. Yeah.
Dad, before you leave us, have you got anything to say to this bunch of reprobates that you've met over this time?
No, only I admire you for keeping this going and keeping your community, and just carry on doing it, because it's going to get you through, and eventually you'll be back. And if it's keeping that contact well, good luck to you. I'm pleased for you.
Oh,
Okay.
Thanks, Dad. Say your goodbyes then.
Yeah, bye all.
See you
I'll chat
later.
to you on the chat room sometimes.
We'll Zoom with the kids soon.
Yeah, okie dokie.
See you later.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Cut me off. Close the
As you
window,
were.
Alan.
That's it. Close that window down, fella. That's the one. There's my dad.
Yay!
Yeah, Dad. And my mum hiding in the corner. So
sauce.
just thought it would be lovely for everyone to sort of meet him. He's been chatting in the chat room since week one of all of this, and just thought we'd bring him on to say a few words. So there you go. So you said
That's
you're a
great.
dad at 49, Russell, but you've got 4 kids.
Yeah, so I've got 3 stepchildren that are 8, 10, and 13, and a 22-month-old baby. So
Wow.
he's not really a baby now. He's running around and climbing and doing all the stuff that they do at that age. So
49 and your balls still work.
Oh, Ian.
seems like it. Yeah. Made a minute. You know what's funny is we said, and I remember seeing Jake, my stepson, who was about 4, talking to his dad, and I saw him and I thought, you know what? He was chatting to his dad, and I thought, I probably missed out on something here. I don't know if I have. But anyway, I spoke to Verity about it later, and I said that. She said, well, why don't we have a baby then? I was like, what the ran a mile thinking, what is she talking about? And then we decided, yeah, all right, let's try, and thought, it'll never happen. Of course, it happened straight away.
Wow, fair play. I don't know if you're stupid or mad or very brave, but fair play to you.
all of the above. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, we've got 2 and I love them dearly. But
How old are you?
Son, 12 and 9.
Right.
12, soon to be 13, acting like 16.
That's like Georgia. Yeah, she's the same. Yeah.
How old's she?
she's 13, but she's, she wants to go and do. It's hard to, I want to go here, I want to go there, I want to go out with all, and it's just hard to, especially now with the lockdown and everything. It's been harder for them, especially. I remember sitting there with her, and she was like, "I just want to go and hug my friend who's at the end of the road. I just want to hug her, that's it." And it's so sad that they had to go through that as well, and it's harder to explain to them, But yeah, kids are a challenge, but they're immense fun. I just never realised how much fun they are.
I think our biggest challenge is they're actually cleverer than us.
Yes.
So we're like, no, yes, you're right.
And then they apply that childish logic that goes as well, and you just can't argue with them. And you're like, oh God.
Okay.
It's like, why can't I do that? And it's just because you can't. Yeah, but why? Well, because you can't. And I remember my mum saying that to me, and I used to think, there's no logic there. What's going on?
Because I said so.
Oh, my dad's was, do you want me to knock you into next year? And now, I wish he would. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Well, mine was only next week. They were harsh parents.
So we have got our next guest coming on. We've got Stephen Roper. Stephen is a fantastic singer and guitarist. Hopefully, Olivia will be there to shake some egg. Shake that egg. Oh, Russell, how can I have not got this far into the show without asking you? Where do you keep your chocolate, Russell? In the cupboard or in the fridge?
I keep it in the cupboard, but my fiance keeps it in the fridge.
Wow, so it's divided your relationship as well then?
Yeah, I don't get it. And the other thing I don't get is keeping it anywhere. I mean, if I have chocolate, it's being eaten.
The man's got a point.
Breaks a little piece off and puts it back in the fridge. And I'm like, what are you doing? Just eat the bar, the whole one. It might be a bar like that, but I'm going to eat it.
Fair play as well. But I'm very glad. This is why we get on so well. You're a cupboard person, and
we don't get on at all.
No,
fridge.
No,
fridge,
she's a fridger. Wow. Yeah, it's just like living with a flat earther.
I'm proud.
It's just it's just one of those. So Stephen, I've sent you a link. Where are you, my friend? Oh, well, that wasn't meant to happen.
So the people that are coming, are they people that would have played live at your jam night? Is there a lot of people that are coming basically from that?
Some are and some aren't. We've got some people who know us from the jam, and obviously that's where we've centred the community around. But we've had new people join us, and you'll meet a couple tonight, in which Shauna, for example. And we've had a few people that sort of dipped their toe at the live jam, but on this one have become prominent members and bits and pieces like that. So it's been an interesting thing, really, to see how the community's developed, and it's developed into a wonderful thing. And glad we've got you a part of it now as well.
Yeah, it's great.
Stephen,
hello.
How are you, sir?
I'm good, thank you. How are you? Having a good week?
Not bad. You're on your own. No egg tonight.
Yeah, no egg tonight. No.
Say hi to Russell.
Hi, Russell. How are you doing?
How are you?
So
what's going on with you, man? You got some original material for us tonight, I do believe.
Yes, I have. I've written a song. I wrote a song recently, last week, about the current situation this year, and I'm sort of in the midst of recording an album version of it, and I've sort of just done a video, putting a video together for it as well.
Wow!
And I'm working on some other original material as well. So
awesome. Well, let's have a song.
A bit of a backseat.
Let's have a song. Let's hear it, and then we'll have a chat afterwards.
All right, cool.
Over to you, sir.
This is called "Waiting for Tomorrow." Started off so promising for most of us this year. Had a share of problems, but we didn't live in fear. Now our lives have changed and our future is unclear. We're just waiting for tomorrow to come. Nothing is as simple as it used to be. Isolated from the world, friends and family. Each one thing is clear, we're all together then we'll carry on. We're just waiting for tomorrow to come.
More positive messages. This is what we need, people. Yeah.
So that's my it's my original about current situation.
But again,
You know.
a positive message, Stephen. You know, with you and Russell tonight.
Yeah.
It's a really upbeat, good time something start.
Try. It's quite nice to be positive, isn't it?
Do you know
When
what?
you
There's
can
not
be.
enough of it these days. You know, I mean, don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
true.
You know, obviously you get your information where you find it, but if you look at the general news these days, even
All
before
propaganda,
COVID, it wasn't that positive, was it?
No, that's true. They like to be quite negative about things, don't they?
Yeah, but you know, this is why we've got us lot to change that.
Yeah.
I
we
always
can.
like
And we will.
what Bill. Do you remember Bill Hicks? What he used to say about that? He said, "Don't watch CNN for 23 hours a day like I do, because it's just disease, war, death, famine, disease, war, death, famine." He said, "You open the door and you look outside, and it's like." But where is all this shit going on? They bring it.
Yeah.
They bring it to your house through the
They bring
TV,
it all
and it's actually
together.
go outside,
Yeah.
everything's fine.
I forgot you're a
Merge
Bill
all
Hicks
together.
fan, Russell. Yeah. You and I are going to get on well. It's going to be good.
Definitely, yeah.
So come on in, Stephen. Give us another song.
Okay, this next one's going to be a cover. Haven't played it for a while, so I thought I'd bring it back in. Yeah. All right. This is King of Wishful Thinking. I don't need to fall at your feet, just 'cause you got me to the bone. Kiss me, we were never carved in stone. Yeah, I don't listen to the talk of town. Maybe I can fool myself. I get over you. I know I will. I pretend my ship's not sinking, and I tell myself I'm over you, 'cause I'm the king of wishful thinking. Yeah, I refuse to give to my blues. That's not how it's gonna be. Night to night, the tears in my eyes, I don't wanna let you see. That you have made a hole in my heart. Maybe I can fool myself. I get over you. I know I will. I pretend my ship's not sinking, and I tell myself I'm over you, 'cause I'm the king of wishful thinking. Yeah, for you, I know I will. I'm the king, and I tell myself I'm over you, 'cause I'm the king of wishful thinking. I'm the king of wishful thinking.
Yeah.
Always like that song.
That's a great tune. Again, I was
West,
discussing.
right?
Who was I talking to you about the other day? I think it was Tim, and we were saying you
Oh, yeah,
always
Tim.
choose some classic covers that most people wouldn't cover, but you hear it and you go, "Oh, I love this song."
I love it. Yeah, I choose I choose to play what I like, what I enjoy.
What do you
What I
listen
enjoy.
to?
But
Then?
like this,
Have you got favourite bands, or are you just
I
eclectic?
like to. Probably eclectic. Yeah, that's probably a good term. Not good definition of what I like. I guess. Yeah, I like a variety. I like to think I'm open-minded, and I'll give anything a listen to. And if I really like it, if I think I can do it some justice, then I'll give it a go. Yeah.
Yeah, well, fair play, mate. You do everything you do justice, and it's always a pleasure to have you on. So
Oh, cheers.
this album, when are we going to see it? Come on, Stephen.
I
Russell,
know, right?
Russell, kick his ass for me, will you?
I have pulled my finger out a bit now. I have I'm working on I've Heard You Call. Try and remember the name of the song then. I've Heard You Call. I'm working on that at the moment. And I'm hoping to get a video or maybe get that kind of final copy sent out and into the world and get that going and I've started the ball rolling a bit more.
So make sure
Long story
something
short,
comes
I'm putting
my
my
way
finger
so I
out
can
and
play some stuff.
Yeah, that's my next video I'm going to send you is that one. I'm working on that at the moment. I just need to get some drums, some real drums on it.
You know who to talk to, right?
Yeah,
I've
got some ideas.
Do you find it hard to share? Like I, if you take this song and you know when it's finished, do you know when it's finished, or do you always find it hard to let go of it and share it?
I find it hard to let go. I find myself listening to it. I'm like, oh god, that doesn't sound right. I kind of go back and change it. I've been doing that with I've been recording this original. Problem is, I don't like recording. Don't like recording stuff because every mistake you make kind of jumps out at you. I find myself honing in on that mistake, and it kind of throws me on. Steve throws it for me, and I like to try and get it better.
Steve, we live in a world of digital editing, my friend. I'm not
that good at it.
It's called copy paste.
Yeah, but I do that as well, but it still doesn't sound right.
Sounds like you're a bit perfectionist.
Yeah, there's that story of Pissarro.
Go on, Russell.
Apparently, the painter Pissarro, he went into the Louvre after his painting was on the wall and started touching it up. And the security guard was like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "That's my painting." He said, "No, get out! You can't do that. It's on the wall. It's finished. It's finished." And it's very hard to find that point. You get these director's cuts and the final cut, and it's hard to leave it alone as an artist. But you have to say, right, the deadline is this day, and then it's going to the world. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise,
I've got several different versions of versions of the same song as a result.
I agree with that. I mean, I think you've got to understand where you are at when you're doing this. So if you're sat in your living room with a home computer running a not as professional piece of software or kit that you could be running with not £1,000 worth of guitar but £100 worth of guitar in your hands, you've got to know where you're at. And there's got to be a point where you say, look, I've done what I can with the facilities and the time I've got, and give birth to it right there and then.
And you want to keep that that live element as well. You don't want to play with it too much to kind of make it too artificial, do you? You want to keep that energy in the song. So you want to try and get as best take as possible and not have to edit it so much. That's the problem I'm getting. The
problem with, and Russell, you'll probably agree, that I find with the world we live in is everyone is so used to hearing everything 100% timed and 100% tuned.
Exactly.
That when you put something out that's not 100% timed and tuned, it sticks out like a sore thumb. Not just to yourself, but to everyone else. And that is an issue.
Yeah,
we don't get away with that much, do we? No.
But you do and you don't, because if you think about it, the other day I'm teaching this young kid to play guitar and he wanted to learn Seven Nation Army. So I put it on. I tried to remember how to play it. I couldn't, and so I found a live version. Man, it was, and one of the comments was, "This is great. Jack's playing out of tune and she's playing out of time. It's perfect."
Yes, that's spot on. Yeah.
How do they get away with it?
Sometimes you really, because
so
that's their sound, isn't it? That's
it's attitude, I guess, or it's the attitude that they're doing it with. But
emotion, it's getting the emotion across. Yeah,
and that's the hard thing. You've got to find a way to communicate that song without making it, because there's no such thing as perfect. You'll be there forever, just keep going around in a circle. You
just got to get to the point of that'll do kind of thing, haven't you?
And just remember, we're not all playing with multi-1,000 worth of record contract, which pays for the best mastering, the best mixing, the best production. Sometimes I feel that it's overproduced these days. Too much.
Yeah, and often you hear those stories of bands that have all the money they want and the album never comes because they're mucking about so much, they're not. But then you get these guys that go, right, we're going in for 2 weeks, that's all we've got, and the album is what it is after 2 weeks.
What was the what was the woman
set yourself that goal, don't you? Yeah.
Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson being one of my favourite ones to look at. Since You've Been Gone, her track as a produced single, I didn't like.
Yeah. Right.
And then I heard her do it live, acoustic, and it blew me away.
Much better.
And it was 2 different songs. Do you know what I mean? Because her voice had just been so produced and the track was so produced, but live and raw, it was awesome. So go and check that out. Kelly Clarkson doing Since You've Been Gone live acoustic.
Definitely.
Stephen.
I didn't know she was that. Yeah.
It's always a pleasure to have you join us, man. Send our love to Olivia.
Yeah. Will do. Thanks again for having me on, and it's been great fun, as always.
And we'll look forward to getting that video soon, yeah?
Yes, I will. I'm on that. I'll send you the video for this one. I'll get that through.
Cool.
By maybe for next week.
Consider your ass kicked.
If my editing goes to plan, I might end up doing a couple more versions.
Know when to stop.
I'll get on it. Know when to stop. Set myself a goal. And
put a deadline on it, man.
That's what I've got to do. Yeah, I will. All right, cheers.
See you later, dude.
See you again
Take
soon.
care.
Bye.
So while we've got this, you played King of Wishful Thinking. I'm going to shout out to our Queen of Wishful Thinking, the woman who's always optimistic and always hopeful, and who is sponsoring the show this week, Diana Braid and David Vines. So Braid Vines, thank you very, very much for sponsoring the show this month. And if you want to know what they do, check out the link on the adverts that we've got and on the Facebook group page. And they can basically help and mentor you in starting up your own business, which you can run from your kitchen. And, who wants more time to spend doing music and running a business online that's all automated? Di can tell you how to get there. So go and have a chat with those guys when you get a chance. Who's next on the hit list, Tony? You didn't look, did you?
Nope.
Luckily I am. It is Simon. So I need to do some wizardry. While we're doing some wizardry, Russell, tell the people out there, out of your songs that you've written, what's your favourite and why?
The songs that I've written, that's a good question. I think that I wrote a song called God Won't Help, and I'm very proud of that song, even though it was quite controversial. When the band I used to play it in, we used to play a lot of American bases and military bases. It didn't go down too well, but basically the song is about, when you're down and you're really low, that God is not going to help you, and it was a sort of a hit out at somebody that I was frustrated with, but I really love the lyrics, I love the arrangement, and I'm really proud of that song. But each song that you got to also think that the latest song you've written is going to be the most favourite one because it's the one you're working on. But
is there anywhere we can hear that song?
God Won't Help. Yeah, I'll send you a link. It's a band called Fuse, which was one of the first bands I was in, and was great fun with 2 American guys and a guy called Alan. In fact, a good friend of Scott's, Alan Burles, who's also a brilliant rock musician, bass player, big star. I mean, he's played in lots of great, amazing bands, really good musician. But we were all in a band together, and the 2 American guys used to get us these gigs in all the American bases in all across the country, and it was because they were in the military, and it was great fun. It was a lot of fun. And Lando, one of the guitar players, gone on back to San Diego, and he's in a punk band called Hocus, which is well worth checking out. They're a really good sort of raw punk band.
Do Hocus play Focus Pocus?
It's named after his cat, I think.
Topical. Simon!
Hello!
How you doing,
How
Simon?
are you?
Meet Russell. Russell meet Simon.
Pleased to meet
Russell.
you.
How you doing, sir?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good stuff. So you've returned.
I have returned, yes.
That's
Suffer
positive.
punishment. So, absolutely, yeah. So I thought I'd try this again. This time I managed to actually connect first time without any problems, so that's probably a good omen, I hope.
It's all a learning curve. Trust me, if you go back and watch week 1, 2, 3, through to about 10 probably, connection was a big issue. So you've done well.
Excellent, doing well so far. Right.
So come on and give us a song to start with, sir.
All right. So I am by my nature a bit of a folk guitarist, but I'm also a fundamental metalhead. So tonight I'm going to mix it up a little bit and give you a couple of folky ballads. The first one is courtesy of a fella called Lemmy.
Ooh.
Like to gamble, tell you I'm your man. Win some, lose some, it's all the same to me. Pleasure is to blame, makes no difference what you say. I don't share your greed, the only card I need is the ace of spades. Ace of spades. Dancing with the devil, go with the flow, it's all a game to me. 7 or 11, snake eyes watching you. Double up or quit, double stake or split. The ace of spades, ace of spades. Now you know I'm born to lose, when gambling fools. If that's the way I like it, baby, I don't want to remember. Don't forget the joker. Pushing up the ante, I know you want to see me. Real and weak, a dead man's hand again. I see it in your eyes. Take one look and die. The only thing you see, you know it's gonna be the ace of spades, ace of
spades. Very balladish. Yes, we like the ballad. So what's going on with you, Simon? We don't know much about you. You've only appeared once on the show, so
yes.
Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Okay. Well, I'm an archaeologist by trade.
Oh wow.
Yeah, my job title is County Finds Liaison Officer for Surrey and Hampshire. So basically, I'm kind of like the British Museum's roving agent in Hampshire and Surrey. So anyone's out with a metal detector and finds things like coin hoards, gold things, I'm the guy they get in touch with, and I report the finds and I record them, identify them,
and then pawn them on eBay.
Yeah, that's kind of not really what I do. It's more about it's more about recording things for the greater good of humanity and making sure that everybody's in touch with their local heritage and just telling people what's all around them in the environment. So,
oh man, I'm big into my history, especially ancient history and stuff like that. Yeah. So you and I will talk another time about that because it will get boring otherwise.
Yeah, he could bore you for hours.
I spend my days identifying bags of Roman coins. I mean, that's my day job. So come
on, what's the best thing you've found?
of course.
Obviously,
FreakJam. I've come across individual objects that have changed the way we understand bits of history. I have met people who have found things that have changed our understanding of the Iron Age, for example.
Oh, wow.
There was a guy a couple of years ago who found a thing near Basingstoke, of all places, used to make a certain kind of coin, which you think, it makes coins, that's not very interesting. But the kind of coin it made was a kind of coin that previously people had thought was imported from France, and it was supposed to be an imported coin. But now we know they're made near Basingstoke. And that changes our understanding of how, tribes work across the channel and, cross-channel trade connections and all that sort of business. So that sort of thing's fun,
Oh man, that sounds really interesting. Yeah. You and I will talk about this another time, I think. We'll hook up on a Zoom call.
I could absolutely bore the crap out of you.
You won't bore the crap out of me, mate. I'll convert you.
I can't come on this show next Thursday because next Thursday I'm addressing the Society of Antiquaries in London about some stuff from Hampshire. So I've got a schedule clash.
I hope you're going to play them the Ace of Spades.
I thought about it, but no, I think maybe I'll just talk to him about, sort of Anglo-Saxon strap ends or something.
But it's a great song for an archaeologist, the Ace of Spades, isn't it?
It is a great song.
People are asking him to do a Monday show. They want to talk to him.
Right, okay, we need to do a Monday show. You need to come on Monday and chat. We'll talk behind the scenes.
Absolutely, this is it. Okay, fair enough.
Give us another song, then.
Another song. I'm going to follow on that theme by doing another folky little number from a band called Judas Priest. And this one is kind of about going to hug your granny in lockdown.
Yeah. Love that track.
A little bit of metal for you on a Thursday night.
Folk metal. We like a bit of
folk metal. Absolutely, yeah, this is it. But so many classic metal songs are just, underneath they're like ballads about highwaymen and drifters and outlaws, which is fundamentally what a lot of folk music's about. So there's not a great deal of difference apart from volume and speed and
Yeah, and if you look into some of the sort of more Germanic metal, it was all about mythical creatures and stuff.
Absolutely,
as well,
yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's all that Wagner and stuff, and Nibelung and the Ring Cycle and all that sort of thing. So, massive Wagner influence in metal. Absolutely.
Some of the chord progressions and stuff like that. If you listen to a lot of it, it's
all
very,
the
very
classic
similar.
things.
What do you think of our folk metal, Russell?
I think Simon chose two brilliant songs that I don't think I've ever heard those acoustic, to be honest. So I think that's amazing.
Well, you have now.
Love it.
Oh, thank you.
So Simon,
There's
we do this Meet the Freaks on a Monday night, where I sit and just chat to people. We don't necessarily do music. We chat about other things that you're involved in. So I'm going to drop you a message or an email some point in time this week. We're going to organise a date for that. And you and I are going to sit and talk history, and we're going to bore the hell out of people all night.
Bore the absolute crap out of everybody. I can get really niche. Really niche. Oh my God.
You can see why him and Phil are friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is Phil broadly fine with this?
Absolutely fine with this.
I write publications on 17th century horse harness decorations. I can get really, really specific.
If only I could go out.
Simon, wicked. It's really good to see you, fella.
I look forward to absolutely ruining your Monday night show then. So
it's going to be awesome. You and I are going to have fun. The rest, Sodom.
I'd love it.
They're asking for it, so they're going to get it.
Excellent.
We'll see you soon, then, dude. Say your goodbyes.
Bye bye, FreakJam.
See you later.
Bye bye.
It gets interesting, Russell.
Beautiful bit of business.
That reminds me. I watched. I think it was a Werner Herzog film where they found this very old cave. 26,000-year-old cave, and in there they found the wing bone of a vulture that had been turned into a flute.
1 second. 1 second. Hang on, no, not that one. Hanging a call up there, Simon.
Okay.
Shut that window down.
Shut that window down, fella, as I should say.
Right. Yeah, that.
There he is. Sorry, you carry on with your story there, Russell.
No, it's just they found a flute that was made from a vulture's bone of the sort of wing bone, and they played it, and this is like a 26,000-year-old cave that they uncovered, and they got this, and I thought it's amazing. And when they looked at the flute, it was a pentatonic scale, and I thought they were playing the blues even back in 26,000 years ago.
They probably had more blues to sing about. Woke up this morning, couldn't find an elk to kill, so didn't eat all day.
Rhyme. There's no bounce to that.
I feel a song coming on.
I feel it.
Blues archaeology song.
The Neanderthal blues.
There you go.
Caesar!
Well, hello, Ian. How you doing again?
Long time no speak, mate.
Oh, it's been years or yesterday, something like that.
Yesterday, yeah.
One or the other.
Tim, meet Russell. Russell, meet Tim.
Hey, Russell, how you doing?
Good. How are you? Everyone's got these Radio Freak Jam t-shirts. I'm very jealous.
FreakJam.b4branded.co.uk. There you go. Go visit there, and it's all available. We got aprons, we got mugs, we got glasses. It's all there.
And wine glasses. Look.
The wine glasses.
Brilliant.
They're the best.
And beer steins. We got beer steins too.
Nice.
Caesar, how you doing, man? What's going on?
Yeah, not too bad. Just been continuing to paint the house. Still off work this week, and I've been practicing a new Sleepy Time song for you.
We got a new Sleepy Time song. Fantastic.
Is it breaking the law?
No, it's not. I've decided as we're in December and everyone's got their Christmas trees up, I was going to play the first Christmas song on Radio Freak Jam in the Sleepy Time style.
Oh, fantastic! Well, before are you going to do that now, or have we got the video first?
I tell you what, play the video first. So let me tell you about the video. So I decided to make a cover of the Cars song Drive, where I've replaced the vocal line with lead guitar, because, I can't really sing apart from only in the Sleepy Time style. But when we do the quiz on a Saturday, I often take people for a drive, because I have to go to the supermarket or do something, and I take the phone with me and put it in the car and show everywhere where I'm driving around. So I decided to make a cover of Drive and make a video of driving around Christiansburg, just so you can see what it looks like where I live.
So here we go. Well, let's have that first, and then we'll have a chat, and then you can get some Sleepy Time going on. So this is Drive by Tim O'Sullivan. absolutely gorgeous version there, dude.
Well, thank you. I was very pleased how it came out, and as you see, I was driving along, and those Jeff Leppard chaps, they just pulled out in the road. I don't know how that happened.
I think you made Wispy spit his drink again.
He's not going to get drunk tonight, is he?
So Tim and I had a chat on Monday. We done a Meet the Freaks with Tim, and it was really good to sort of catch up and go over his history. Oh, Russell's gone all pixelated on us. We're going to refresh his connection, see what happens with that. But yeah, if you didn't see the show on Monday, go and check that out on the YouTube channel and find out more about Tim. He's a very interesting man.
I've been around. I've seen a million faces and rocked almost all of them.
Come on then, it's a bit early for sleepy time, Tim, but I think we need to have it.
Okay, so
just to fill Russell in.
Just
to fill Russell in. Russell, Tim is not a singer, but he's a big fan of William Shatner, and he's decided to do some songs. You know, a bit like the folky metal that we've had from Simon, but Tim goes more lullaby with them.
Yeah, I did a version of Enter Sandman called Sleepy Time Sandman, which Ian produced for me, and it's an interesting version.
So is it in the vein of Shatner's cover albums that he's done? Is that why?
Yeah, basically. I mean, I'm a guitar player. I can't sing, but I mean, it's a way of expressing myself on Radio FreakJam, and people like the Sleepy Time style, so I've decided to run with it.
He's adopted it. Come on, then, let's show Russell what it's all about.
Okay, here we are. So, is this going to be a big Christmas song for you? The child is a king. The carolers sing. The old is past. There's a new beginning. Dreams of Santa. Dreams of snow. Fingers numb. Faces aglow. Christmas time. Mistletoe and wine. Children singing in Christian rhyme, with logs on the fire and gifts on the tree. A time to rejoice in the good that we see. A time for living, a time for believing, time for trusting and not deceiving. Love and laughter and joy ever after. Ours for the taking. Just follow the master. Christmas time. Mistletoe and wine. Children singing Christian rhyme, with logs on the fire and gifts on the tree. A time to rejoice in the good that we see. It's a time for giving, a time for getting, a time for giving, and a time for forgetting. Christmas is love. Christmas is peace. A time for hating and for fighting to cease. Christmas time. Mistletoe and wine. Children singing in Christian rhyme, with logs on the fire and gifts on the tree. A time to rejoice in the good that we see. Christmas time. mistletoe and wine, children singing and Christian rhyme, with logs on the fire and gifts on the tree, a time to rejoice in the good that we see. Merry Christmas, FreakJam.
Oh, sorry. Fell asleep there. Sorry, Tim. Everyone wake up!
Wakey, everyone.
Very nice.
It's only 4:30. No one should be sleeping. It's 4:30 in the afternoon.
It's not here. It's 9:30 at night.
No. Oh, sorry.
So, what's the Christmas deal over there, Tim? Are you allowed out? Are you allowed to see people? Has a decision been made?
Well, here in the state of Virginia, 25 people can assemble. And I said, we don't have bubbles, we don't have tears. That's what it currently boils down to. So I assume Christmas time you can just meet up like you would want to normally. I mean, no one's going to stop you doing that. But whether you should is a different thing.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Yeah, I think in fact, I was talking to Hannah the other day about for Christmas whether we was going to go up to her parents in Ferrum, and I think unless we're fully vaccinated, we're not going to head up there.
Have you got a vaccine out there now? Because we've got one.
Well, I don't think the FDA has approved it yet. But I work in healthcare, so I would imagine I'm probably somewhere near the top of the list when it does get approved.
Fantastic. Well, you take care of yourself over there, because, as I said Monday, we do miss you, and we need you to come back for the Freak Fest when this all happens.
Yes, I cannot wait to come back for Freak Fest. This is going to be absolutely fantastic when it happens.
2021,
Something.
hopefully.
One-ish.
One-ish, yeah.
One-ish. Dude, good to see you. Say goodbye.
See you later. Nice to meet you, Russell.
Good to meet you.
See you later. I'll close that window down, fella. Don't worry.
Close that window down, fella. I've been given a catchphrase. Can you tell what it is, Russell?
Well, it's not that one.
Close that window down.
That's it. You tell what it is yet? Probably not appropriate these days, to be honest, Ian. There we go. I think we got Jenny next. Is it Jenny next?
This is a truly international show. You've got people from all over the world.
We've had people from Germany, and we've had listeners in Argentina. So, yeah, we get about a bit, but, that's enough about my personal life. So we've got young Jenny up next, and we haven't seen her in a couple of weeks. She's been busy doing other things like work, which is, it's got to be done.
Getting a new kitten.
And getting a new kitten, that's right, yep.
Thank you.
So we're going to invite Jenny on. Russell, what do you do to keep yourself looking so trim, man?
That's a Dave Dunbar question, and I answered it. Gymnastics.
Okay. Yeah. Can you give us a move?
That's my daily routine, done.
Yeah, I'm like that. It's a quick stretch in bed in the morning, and that's my yoga done for the day. Jenny!
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm tired.
Oh, why are you tired, hun?
Too much work.
Too much partying?
I've done a couple of no work, really. Literally, all work and no party, apart from this little fella.
You got your kitty cat.
Oh,
he's so cute. Kitty cat.
There he is.
Called Shadow, even though
Look at him looking at himself on Shadow. Yeah. But look at this. He's got the most cute little spots on his back. He's like a little Dalmatian. I know. He's a licker. He likes to lick me.
I'm going to call him Spot. It's not Shadow, it's Spot.
Yeah, he's really sweet, bless him. He's a cheeky little monkey, that's for sure.
Everyone's in the chat rooms going, oh my God, he's so cute.
Yeah, but he is, though.
He is absolutely adorable. He's really soft as well. He's settled in lovely. I've took him around my parents' house, and my dad is totally smitten. My dad, who is not an animal lover, is like, when can he come round again? And even better, Mum and Dad have said he can come over for Christmas, which is great.
Oh,
I was going to leave him at home and pop home and Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, he'll love that, wouldn't he? He'll love that, yeah.
So come on then.
no,
You
I've been
haven't played
learning.
for us in weeks, so give us a song and we'll have a chat afterwards.
Well, I mean, I haven't, because I've been working so much. I haven't. You're gonna have to stop biting me now. I haven't done it. Oh my god, this is going to be really interesting. I might have to. No, stop it. It's going to go on the floor.
I would play, but the cat keeps breaking my strings.
Yeah. Welcome to the other end of the scale, Russell. Everybody's like really, really super talented, and I'm a singer who learnt to play the guitar over lockdown. So, but I've done some songwriting. What would you like?
A song.
A song. I did sort of prepare a Christmas song, but it's got a bum note in the middle. But I'll do.
Most Christmas songs do.
Especially mine. At least I've learnt to play and carry on even with the bum note in, so that's quite good. I sort of stuff a little bit. How about Adele? Yeah. Bit of a mellow version. I heard that you're settled down, that you found a girl and you're married now. I heard that your dreams came true. Yes, she gave you things I didn't give to you. Old friend, why you so shy? Ain't like you to hold back or hide from the light. I hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away. I couldn't fight it. I'd hoped you'd see my face and that you'd be reminded that for me it isn't over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I'm back. I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. You know how the time flies on me. Yesterday was a time of our lives. We were born and raised in a summer haze, bound by the surprise of our glory days. Hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away. I couldn't fight it. I'd hoped to see my face, that you'd be reminded that for me it isn't over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Nothing compares, no worries or cares. Regrets and mistakes, they are memories made. Who would have known how bittersweet this would taste? Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. Too. Don't forget that voice. Remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead.
Yeah.
It's going so well.
You done fine. Especially if I've not played for a couple of weeks.
I carried on. Do you know, I had a little practice earlier and I played it through about 2 times and my fingers started to hurt. I thought, that's it, I can't practice no more. Otherwise I won't be able to play later. So I've not played for like an hour.
Have you been drinking? Have you got some wine?
No, I've got tea, I'm afraid.
Oh, look at you and Russell with your tea buddies.
I'm a teapot, me, yeah.
No, come on, that's unfair. That's a really unfair picture to paint of yourself in front of Russell.
No,
normally you're pissed on wine.
I know. Well, the Freak Jam thing at the moment, I don't know if Russell's, I don't know if it's been in the chat tonight, but the Freak Jam thing with me is when people are drunk, they're drunk on a scale of 1 to Jenny. And if they're totally Jennied, it's a good thing.
Or Darren, if you're a bloke, yeah.
Or Sharon.
Or anyone.
Totally Freak Jammed.
Fantastic. Yeah, so.
How long have you been singing, Jenny?
I've been singing for 21 years. So I was
got a great voice. Sounding great.
Thank you. That's yeah, it's not my best, but yeah, no, I love singing. I do love singing. I love doing. I've got a couple of collabs that I've got with. I did a collaboration with Wispy. We did a bit of Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I rewrote the lyrics to make it. It's Roller Coaster, but obviously we renamed it Corona Coaster, and the lyrics are appropriate. Like, move over, Boris, I'm about to get you. Right. 1 tier, 2 tier 3. So yeah, no, it's really good. And then I've got another collaboration that I did with Tim Caesar as well, and we've got another one in the pan at the moment. I've received it, and I have booked myself some studio time next week because I've got 3 days off work. Yes.
Are you going to see Josh?
Yep, going to go see Josh. Joshua is going to sort me out with some vocals and maybe a little video, and I might do some other video as well to cut in with it. We'll see.
Maybe a little video. Try and stop him. Which camera do you want to use?
You don't get a little video with Josh. Let's be honest.
I got a little bit. I know. Well, Love Shack was for me was quite a little video. It was the first time I'd ever done a video, and I literally just stood there. But it was good. It was really good. But I've got a few things in mind for
dance moves.
Well, yeah, kind of, sort of. It's a great song. It really is. I can't wait to do it, and I hope I do it justice. So,
well, come on then,
yeah.
Tony. What did you want to hear?
You do Show Me Heaven, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, that one.
Request,
okay.
Please.
Yeah, okay, why not? I was going to do a little Christmas song, which is only about 30 seconds, but with my bum note, I'll save that till next week then.
With me bum
It's nearer Christmas then as well. We've had one Christmas song tonight. We don't want to get too excessive this early. No, otherwise we'll peak and it'll all be downhill.
Where's the positivity gone?
That was positive.
You can't peak
I don't want to
on
peak
Christmas.
too. I don't want to peak
Christmas
too early.
itself is a peak.
This year is just a peak, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
A peak in the bum.
A peak in the bum. Okay. Come on then, give us a song, you.
All right, I haven't played this or sung it since last time I played it, which was, I have no idea how long ago that was, but let's give it a go. Okay, been a little while. Yeah, this is a good one. I'd love to do this in the studio, actually, because it would be epic, like epically epicer than what it is. Oh, right, how does it go? Here we go. There you go. Oh, poo, sorry, hang on a sec. There you go. flashing fever from your eyes. Hey babe, come over here, shut down tight. I'm not denying we're flying above it all. Hold my hand, don't let me fall. You've such amazing grace. I've never felt, oh bollocks. Oh my god. Oh my god, right, come on. Show me heaven, cover me, leave me breathless. Show me heaven, please. Here I go, I'm shaking just like the breeze. Hey babe, I need your hand to steady me. I'm not denying I'm frightened as much as you, though I'm barely touching you. I've shivers down my spine, and it feels even bollocks. Show me heaven, cover me, leave me breathless. Show me heaven, please. If you know what it's like to dream a dream, baby, hold me tight and let this be. Leave me breathless. Show me heaven, please. Leave me breathless. Leave me breathless. Cover me.
Yeah. Someone said you were like Maria McGee with Tourette's.
Oh my god! It was a train wreck. It was a train wreck. I can't even speak, and I'm only on the tea. It was a train wreck, but it was actually my favourite version of doing that song. I thought I fucking nailed. Sorry, I nailed some of them notes. So I'm really
don't apologise for saying fuck after that. Come on.
Oh dear. Where's the cat? Oh,
where's the cat? So we got quiz night Saturday. You going to be there?
Yeah, I will be there on Saturday. Yeah, James is going to stay at Mum's the weekend, so I will be getting ant bladdered.
Jenny,
ant bladdered. Fantastic, Jenny. It's always lovely to see you. We have missed you the past couple of weeks, so welcome back, and glad you got through all the work and stuff like that. And we'll see you Saturday.
Yeah, I'll see you Saturday. Thank you for having me on. It was great to see you guys. And yeah, that's given me a massive boost. I've been so tired all day, so I shall go to bed happy now.
Awesome. Jenny, bollocks.
Fuck it.
Shut that window down.
Shut that window down.
Love you guys.
Woman.
Shut that window.
See you later. Bye. You got to love live music. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the thing is that when I first started playing and you make mistakes, you throw in a bollocks, fuck, whatever, that nobody cares, and it shows it's live. Do you know what I mean? When in a world we were talking about earlier where everything's so digitally enhanced, it's live. So you make a mistake, just keep going.
That's right. And in all fairness, we've seen Jenny grow in massive confidence during all of this, from doing the live stuff down at Bumbles onto this, and she really has grown as a musician and as a performer. So it's just lovely to see. And she just laughs it off as well, which is what you need. You can't get all fussed about it. It's not worth it.
Yeah, she's got a great voice, really good voice.
Yes, she has, and she used to run karaoke's, and she's done bands and bits and pieces like that. So it's when we had bands, that is, Russell.
Yeah,
do you remember those days?
Terrible, isn't it? It's like I've got friends that I'm fortunate that I'm busy with work, but yeah, it's been tough times for a lot of people.
It has. Sean's not quite with us yet. I mean, have you lost a lot of music work?
I did a few gigs, but my gigs had dropped off quite a bit. I think I was saying to you before that I developed tinnitus, so wear your ear protection, kids. So I had to sort of back off a lot of the louder gigs,
Right.
So yeah.
Oh, sorry about tonight then. I do apologise. Sean, how you doing?
Good evening, everybody. How are we doing?
Not bad. You're looking a little darker there than usual, sir.
Well, yeah.
Christmas tree.
I
he's got
seem
the
to be the
Christmas
only
tree
one
on.
that's actually got Christmas. I've got Christmas decorations, so I've got to show them off.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to have a bit of a festive feel. A little bit early for me. I like Christmas to start around
the
Christmas
21st
Eve.
of December.
Christmas Eve. Yeah, that's a good time to start for me. But
I got bored at the weekend, and Maria wanted to help with it. So yeah,
Maria's in the chat room and she's speaking to people.
Yay!
Yeah, Maria's a freak now. Sorry, we've adopted her, Sean.
Yeah, she's ours now.
Yeah, I know.
Come on then, give us a song and then we'll have a chat.
Yeah, go on then. Right, so actually the first one is for Maria. Go on, we'll go for it. Because she was the one that actually asked me to do it, and I've done it on FreakJam before, but yeah, this one's for Maria. So yeah. Darkness in the valley, like Jack is out.
Yeah. Especially for Maria. Has she not been over today?
No, not today. No, because I've been working today, and then I think we were going to meet up tonight, but we didn't. So.
And you're furloughed again, man.
I am on and off because America's on and off, so we're on and off. But yeah.
But you get paid a percentage of your wage to sit and write songs.
Yeah. So I say I can't moan. It's not.
It's every musician's dream, isn't it?
Yeah. It's almost like being a professional musician. You're actually getting paid money to do some music. It's fantastic.
It is. It's pretty awesome.
But mate, seriously, it's not easy sitting at home all the time doing nothing. So reach out if you need us. We're all here for you. And obviously, we know that obviously you're stuck down there in Bournemouth on your Todd.
I'm not on my Todd, I've got Maria.
You got Maria, obviously.
The beautiful thing about it is that actually Maria is sort of under the whole rules of lockdown and COVID and all that, whatever you want to call it. She is my support bubble because literally she's like 10 minutes up the road. So.
Is that your nickname for her?
Yeah, that's my little cutesy name, Hello, my support bubble. How you doing?
What's hers for you?
I don't know actually what mine is because she uses a name, but it's a name that she uses it for most people. So I don't.
Maria, what's his nickname? We want to know that in the chat room. Come on, what's his cutesy nickname? Yours is support bubble.
Right, Maria, you can swear in the chat. It's fine.
So come on then, mate. Give us another song.
Cool. As I haven't done it for a while on here, I'm going to do a Take On Me, and we'll see how we get on because usually the guys and girls like me to go a bit high pitched, so we'll have a go.
Get your tight pants on.
Ooh. Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah. You tried, man. You tried. It's not
My
easy,
throat was
that
a bit
song.
dry, and I kind of tried to go for it, and then I was like, no, I'm just haven't got it there.
It's not easy, that song, man. So, November's over.
November is over.
You've still got the tash.
Yeah, the tash is still. It's going to go on until 2021 because you lovely people, and many other lovely people like that, just donated so much money on my page that it's just staying because we're going to get the twirly. We're going to get the twirly.
Can we donate to have you shave it off?
You can. How much do you want to put in the pot?
Oh, never mind. Ask Maria. She's got
you there, didn't he?
Yeah, well played.
There you go.
Well, how much did you raise in the end, Sean?
So it was 1,805.
Wow.
Well done, man. Fair play.
Yeah, absolutely incredible this year.
For men's mental health.
Yeah, mental health,
Awesome.
testicular cancer, and
Send some my way, will you? My mental health.
Yeah, I'll hand it out to all of us, shall I? Yeah.
That's quite seriously. At times like these, it's things like that which are very important. So well done, mate. Stick at it.
Incredible.
You've done really, really well.
No, absolutely incredible by everyone, really. And it's amazing because last year was my 4th year, and we made 1,500 up to that year. So we basically double what we made in 4 years in the 5th year and over. It's absolutely incredible.
Fair play.
So,
And obviously doing all your broadcasts and your shows on a Saturday and stuff like that all helps. So stick at what you're doing, man. You're doing well.
Yeah, no, I think everyone's still... Well, people still turn up, so they've got to be enjoying it, right?
That's what we hope. You know,
Yeah.
quite a few people watching now, and we're hoping they're enjoying it. So, and you've been a big part of that, Sean. So thank you very much.
Well, I will point out, Ian, and I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but Mum has been talking to a few other people that might come along and join.
Yeah.
Ooh, well done,
play
Mum.
some songs. So yeah. So
Thank
she's
you,
talking to
Karen.
Some people about because she's got some colleagues that are usually in bands and they can't play.
Oh,
so
cool.
Mum said,
That's
well,
good.
oh my son does this on a Thursday. You should pop along, have a look, and then if you like it, sign up and come along. So you might see some new faces.
They are more than welcome to join us, as you know. So, yeah. And if you do want to join us, go to www.freakjam.co.uk, hit the Radio Freak Jam button, hit the Join Us tab.
Smash that like button.
Smash the like button. Go to the Join Us tab, and all the information is there on what you need to join us. There's a booking calendar there. You can book your slot with us. We are booking quite a bit in advance at the moment. We're busy.
Yeah.
So get in there quick, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to come and join us. Sean, it's been lovely to see you, dude.
Yeah, I don't know how do I close the window? I'm not sure.
Close the window down, fella. That's it. See you later, dude.
See you later.
He had to go there, didn't he? Had to get it in.
See you later.
Take care.
Nice to meet you, Russell.
I'm going to get
Smith
t-shirts
just
done.
said, did you know you can sing War Pigs to the tune of Deck the Halls and vice versa? That's an interesting fact.
What? Maybe that's one we need to get.
It's one for Tim.
Get had a look at. So War Pigs to the tune of Deck the Halls. I reckon. Yeah. What do you reckon, Russell?
Yeah, it sounds like. Yeah, I'd need to do a bit of work on it, but yeah, I think it could happen.
There we go. That's a possibility. Maybe you can come back and play that for us one night.
Yeah, go on then.
I'll tell you what, right? We've got Phil up next. He's got about 15 minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll do it, yeah?
That's long enough, right?
Okay, yeah, give me a bit of time to practice, yeah.
So we got Phil up next. Phil Russell has been a very, very big part of this show since week one. He's not missed a show. He's joined us every week. He's even hosted an interview with me.
He's broadly fine.
He's broadly fine. And he's a big Frank Turner fan. Do you know Frank Turner?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I like Frank Turner.
Ah, well, you're going to get all right with Phil then.
Lovely bit of business.
Broadly fine. Right. It was his 40th birthday last week. We had a bit of a celebration for him here, and we done videos and stuff. So
He
hopefully,
might have sobered up
I
by
think
now.
he's still hungover, to be honest. I know Sarah is. There he is.
Good evening.
Hey.
How you guys doing?
Not bad yourself.
Nice
yeah, really
t-shirt.
well. It's a good t-shirt. Nice to meet you, Russell.
Good to meet you. I've seen your face a few times, I think.
Hopping
Crime
up and
Watch?
winning. Running away from your house after egging it. Sorry about that.
Not toilet roll. We can't afford to lose it these days.
No, I've got to. That's like more precious than gold at the minute.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? What's happening?
Yeah, not a lot. I'm working is the main thing. Couple of days of building up to the reopen, and then 2 days of reopening. It's been nice. It's nice to be back at work and some kind of normality striking back in.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, hopefully we can get some vaccinations out and we can all actually have a normal life at some point. That'd be good, wouldn't it?
I thought you worked at a phone shop, not a vaccination centre.
Well, you've got to diversify these things, haven't you?
Branching out.
Come in, upgrade.
Delivered
and get
by
free
5G, huh?
Yeah, free vaccination with every upgrade.
Free upgrade with every vaccination, I think, would be a better way of doing it. That might convince people they want the vaccine,
Yeah, and they can be track and traced.
Bloody said it was all about the bloody towers, wasn't
it? Yeah, there you go. You're a conspirator, mate. You sell these phones. You're just a part of the problem. You know
it's
that,
largely
right?
my fault because 5G's not been around being used for radars for the last 80 years. No, what are you talking about?
Come on and give us a song.
Cool, right. Well, off the back of the chat we had in our little group earlier this week, I'm gonna branch out.
Ooh.
I've also got a possible theme tune for a night. We are Jamily. Come on, everybody, and sing. But onto this one. I'm coming out of my cage and I'll be doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. Started out as a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, well it was only a kiss. And now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab. Well they're having a smoke and she's taking a drag. And they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head. But she touches his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now let me go. And I just can't look, it's killing me, and it's taking control. Jealousy, turning saints into the seas, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just a price I pay, destiny is calling me. Open up your eager eyes, 'cause I'm Mr. Brightside. Coming out of my cage and I'll be doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick, but it's all in my head. But she touches his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now let me go. And I just can't look, it's killing me, and it's taking control. Jealousy, turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just a price I pay, destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I'm Mr. Brightside. I never
Ah, yeah. Wicked
There we are, I learned that this
action.
week. I learned off the back of your little guide of like it's just the fifth fret. I was like, well, that's much easier. I've been overthinking it.
Yeah, uke's simple. You just got to remember it's a
Yeah.
guitar missing the top two strings, capoed on the fifth fret.
Yeah, so like for example, Peggy sang the blues.
Peggy came to me in my sleep in the middle of the night on a Friday night last week.
Yeah, and you can transpose it all up. It's all very
Super
cool.
easy. But also, what's been really lovely is Sarah picked it up, and because her son's got one, she picked it up, and she went from not being able to play anything at all to she sent me her first song yesterday, and then her second song yesterday. And she's completely addicted to it.
Oh, wow,
She's really
that's
got the
cool.
buzz for music, which is amazing. I'm really, really proud of her.
You see, when I was at school, I think we've discussed this before. It was recorder. Russell,
Yeah.
recorder
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
Now they teach ukulele, and
It's
I
so
think
much
that is
better.
a much better time spent in school because you can take that and actually apply that to guitars and other instruments. You learn chords and you learn also much more.
Also, when they bring them home, you don't want to smash them over your leg.
Not as much, no.
Yeah. You can have fun with them.
Exactly, and you can jam along, and it doesn't grate the ears unless, although one of the worst sounds, not quite as bad as a badly played recorder, but is an out of tune ukulele. It's not
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah, it's really not awesome, but they're super easy to tune.
Exactly.
And
And what's the tuning, Phil?
They're strings.
Do 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 do. That's the tuning.
It's hold on. It's this. There we
There
go.
you go.
I
Well
like
done,
how
yeah.
his uke's got a big smile on it. That's so Phil.
It's not a kid's toy. What are you talking about?
No.
Thing is, again, you can pick up a uke really cheap. We just bought one for Evie for Christmas, and we got it for like 40 quid. And it's a decent uke, and it comes with a tuner and a strap and bits and pieces like that. So, yeah, they're really good starter level instruments and good to learn them.
And they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, they make everything sound happy, even
Yeah.
Radiohead.
Really?
Yeah, Street Spirit uke out.
Right, that's on your list of things to learn.
I'll see what I can do.
Wicked. Come on and give us another song.
Go. All right, I'll give you one of mine. Which no one wanted. So I played this a couple of weeks ago and I just wrote it. I'm going to give it another go and hopefully it's going to sound a bit better than the first time. It's called something or other. Victim Complex.
It's easy to make excuses when everything goes wrong. It's easy to pretend it wasn't your fault and that you were just dragged along. It's easy to simple answers, nobody else to blame. If it wasn't for them, you'd have all you wanted, you'll struggle to be okay. It's too easy to blame your ex, you're just a loser with a victim complex. I'm not saying take all the blame, just some responsibility on the way. You're not a passenger in your life, blaming others won't make it right. I know it's not easy to do, but we only want the best for you. Things will never go your way, it's never at your back. Break off and you whilst you muddle through, always under attack. Look how simple they get it, love's so easy for them to find. They get all the breaks, no matter their mistakes, all you get is left behind. Too easy to blame your ex, you're a loser with a victim complex. I'm not saying take all the blame, just some responsibility on the way. You're not a passenger in your life, blaming others won't make it right. I know it's not easy to do, but we only want the best for you. It's time to grow up, let self-awareness show up. The world out there doesn't revolve around you, and though it's hard to grasp, you need to let go of the past. all the bitterness and the hate is when you're dragging you down. Release it or you'll drown. How about getting older, admitting you made some mistakes. The rest of you is the character to get through the character that takes. Things won't always be perfect, think the better taste. I wish I'd learned this years before. Self-pity is such a waste. It's too easy to blame your ex. You're a loser with a victim complex. I'm not saying take all the blame, just some responsibility on the way. You're not a passenger in your life. Blaming others won't make it right. I know it's not easy to do, but we only want the best for you. And you want that too.
Yeah! Sharp ending. Wasn't expecting that. Very nice, young man. I say young
Cheers,
man,
mate.
40-year-old man.
Yeah, middle-aged man.
How is it? How are you finding the 40s?
Oh, absolutely fine. It's the same as the 30s, isn't it? It's just one higher. Like, not moaned about. It's not going to help, is it?
Just
Get on
one
with
day
it.
closer to death, Phil. That's all it is.
Yeah, we're all on that eternal slide. So you may as well enjoy the ride whilst it's there.
You mentioned Sarah learning. Are we going to see an appearance from Sarah?
Yeah. We'll bully her into it, definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah. At the minute, she's like, oh no, I don't know. I can't think of anything worse. But she's got the bug, and yeah, she's got the bug for music, and that leads on to wanting to play in front of people, and then that leads on to wanting to play stadiums, and then that leads on to cocaine.
Can't think of
and then
anything
divorces,
worse.
And,
it's a slippery slope.
She can't think of anything worse. I think that means she actually owes us a performance now.
Yeah.
Because that's mean.
It is mean, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you look at it like that, Tony, yeah. She's mean. She's got to come on and apologise now, personally.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, maybe we can get her on a Monday night and she can explain her actions then and do.
We have talked about this. There is a possibility that might happen because she's one of our heroes of the NHS. I think she's got a lot to say.
Yeah, it'd be nice to hear about her experiences.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously I hear about them all the time, but it'd be nice for you guys to hear about her experiences.
Phil, it's always a pleasure to see you, dude.
Absolutely.
You're doing your gig tomorrow?
I am indeed. 9 o'clock, Facebook, at the Phil Reese.
There you
find
go.
me. Well, don't. It's your choice. See you guys soon.
I'm not going to
Take care.
tune in tomorrow because you're not going to get dreadfully drunk and fall off your stool and get all lovey and write songs about the Freak Jam and cry and stuff.
I could do that sober. See you guys soon.
See you later, man. Take care.
Shut that window down, fella.
It's my line.
Yeah, but
it's my line.
Yeah, it's funny.
So, as I said, if you do want to join the show, freakjam.co.uk, go check that out. And if you do want to support the show, you can buy me and Tony a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/radiofreakjam. I like mine black. Tony likes hers black too. I have sugar. Tony doesn't. Does it work that way? Do we actually get the coffee sent to us?
I don't know.
That would be good if we did, because it would save me making it every,
Have you had 50 coffees arrive at your house lately?
Sadly not.
Sadly not.
We did have quite a lot of crisps once.
Yeah, we did have some
They're
crisps.
all gone now.
The guys sent some potatoes from Ireland. We've
Really?
got Gillian in Northern Ireland, and she
I love
arranged
potatoes.
with Phil and Sean to organise a big box of potatoes and some mugs, which was lovely.
You probably didn't notice in the Response Collective video, we sat there eating kettle chips.
Did see that.
And it was just a thing that whenever we got together for rehearsal, I bought kettle chips. We ate lots of kettle chips. We decided we'd put that in the video and we'd write to Kettle Chips and we'd say, look, you can sponsor us. We've already done all the work. We've done the video. We've put the kettle chips in the shot. All you've got to do is give us the money. We didn't hear back from them.
We've had limited luck with that. We wrote a coffee song which we've played and for Taylors of Harrogate, and they actually sent us a load of free coffee and some mugs, which was nice.
Oh, bless them.
So that was lovely. We limited success.
Yeah, we're trying to do it with Jaguar, but
Jaguar's not working, is it though?
they're less generous for some reason.
Aslan in the house.
Trying to get a car out of them.
Yeah, why not?
So you can sell it.
Why not?
We want to do it for joggy videos, so we've got a Jaguar to drive around in.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, that beats my little roller skate.
Or your Lotus.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. You know.
Tim got a shout out from Nissan.
Go-kart.
Yeah, Tim got the shout out from Nissan as well. Let's not forget that. So we need to get more car companies on board, preferably one that wants to give me a free car.
Great,
Or the National Lottery. Let's just register as a charity and go the whole hog.
I mean, let's face it, we all need help.
Well, yeah.
It's a community support program. That's what it is.
Yeah.
How are you, dude?
Yeah, not bad at all. Thanks.
You got Delwyn there knitting with you?
Oh, she's downstairs. She is indeed knitting.
Is it my Radio Freak Jam Christmas jumper?
If by Radio Freak Jam Christmas jumper you mean scarf, then yes.
Okay, wicked. So come on, let's have a song and we'll have a chat after that. Go on.
Alrighty. So I thought Phil was gonna steal my thunder with the old uke thing, but it's okay. He didn't play the song that I am, so we're okay.
This is what I love the fact I put a little video out explaining about uke chords, and now you're all playing ukuleles. I'm loving this. This is good.
Hell yeah, yeah. I mean, why not? Got to do something different, and see how many different ways I can ruin songs. So for those who don't normally stay on this late, now's the time when you can expect things to go downhill. You've got me and then Wispy to come along after. So
thanks for the warning.
Entertainment over talent, but hey. All right, here we go. So. She got a smile and it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories where everything was as fresh as a bright blue sky. Now and then when I see her face, it takes me away to that special place. And if I stay too long, I'll probably break down and cry. Whoa, sweet child of mine. Whoa, whoa, sweet love of mine. She got eyes of the bluest skies, and if they thought of rain, I'd hate to look into those hands and see a mouse of pain. Her hair reminds me of a warm, safe place where as a child I'd hide and for the thunder and the rain to quietly pass me by. Whoa, sweet child of mine. Whoa, sweet love of mine. Wispy solo time. Wish I could do one. Whoa, sweet child of mine. Whoa, sweet love of mine. Whoa, sweet child of mine. Whoa, sweet love of mine.
Yeah! I think that's the first time I've heard Guns N' Roses on a ukulele.
And hopefully your last.
Are you a ukulele fan,
On
Russell?
a flying V.
On a flying
Say
V.
again?
Have you got a ukulele? Do you play?
I haven't got a ukulele, but I saw your video and I was like, do you know what? I need to get a ukulele, especially for the kids, because I think you're right. You could, they could probably pick it up.
Yeah.
We've got about 6, haven't we?
Yeah, I've got one here you can have. Come over to West Drayton. I've got one you can have. Come pick it up.
When lockdown's done, we're going to have to meet up to talk D&D anyway, so we'll do that.
Fantastic. See, all the geeky stuff's coming out now. The history, the D&D. I'm loving it. Did you play D&D, Aslan?
No, I didn't.
You one of the cool kids?
I was never cool.
On the scale, yes, you are.
Yeah, on the scale of D&D
or not, yeah.
Wait, should I throw dice to know how cool I
am? You're level 20 cool, man. That's what you are.
Oh, just saying that.
Oh, I can feel him crawling.
You got another song for us then, young man?
I have. I decided to try something a little bit stupid and ambitious on a wispy scale of things.
Ooh.
So I posted up during the week that I had dug out my loop pedal because I thought I'd give this song a go. However, it's kind of got a bit of a signature riff to it, and I can't play that and sing and play the rhythm while I'm at it. So yeah, loop was a necessity. So this can go horribly wrong. We've got sound. That's a good start.
We've got sound. Yep.
Okay. Have the right words in front of me. Nobody on the road, nobody on the beach. I feel it in the air, the summer's out of reach. Empty lake, empty streets, the sun goes down alone. I'm driving by your house, though I know you're not home. And I can see you, brown skin shining in the sun. You got your hair combed back and your sunglasses on, baby. And I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. Forget those nights, or if it was a dream. Remember how you made me crazy. Remember how I made you scream. And I don't understand what happened to our love. But babe, I'm gonna get you back. Gonna show you what I'm made of. And I can see you, your brown skin shining in the sun. I see you walking real slow and you're smiling at everyone. And I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. Out on the road today, I saw a figure on a Cadillac. Little voice inside my head said, don't look back, you can never look back. I thought I knew what love was, what did I know? Those days are gone forever, I should just let them go. But I can see you, your brown skin shining in the sun. You You got the top pulled down and the radio on, baby. And I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. And I can see you, your brown skin shining in the sun. You got your hair slicked back and those wayfarers on, baby. And I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys of summer have gone.
Yeah! Spot on with your looping there, dude.
Thank you very much.
Even Wispy was
That's
impressed.
tough. All right, that's praise, eh?
High
That's a good-
praise.
That's a good vocal key for you as well.
Thank you. It has a few tough bits, but yeah, it's definitely fun to do and,
And even
challenging.
Delwyn said in the chat, you look like you're really enjoying it.
It is fun. It's fun to play. It's a great tune.
Are you into looping at all, Russell? Is that something you've dabbled with?
Yeah, I love that. I mean, it's tough to do, and doing it live, you know, it's always tough. But I used to, if I did a long acoustic gig, I used to bring the loop pedal just to give it a break, so I could play a bit of instrumental over the top. So basically, looping up the chords for a solo and stuff like that. But that was great. It's tough to do that. People don't realise just how hard that is to do.
I think, you know, seeing as Wispy's been crowned our Weird Al, we're going to crown you our Ed Sheeran, Aslan.
Oh,
No, that's really mean.
Oh man! I mean, if I was to try and bleach my hair, it will go ginger.
Yeah, don't own that, Aslan.
Well, yeah,
You can
I don't
defend
want that.
Send it back. Get your money back.
Yeah, that's.
There must
that's
be a better
terrible.
looper than him.
Sorry, dude. I didn't mean that. I was,
Johnny
you know,
from Walk Off the Earth. He's a good looper.
Johnny
You
from
can beat
Walk
him.
Off the Earth is very, very good.
Johnny's
yeah.
brilliant. Yeah, Ricky Loop, who did all the Boss promo stuff.
Not one I know, to be honest.
Oh, check him out on YouTube. He's got
Ricky Loop.
Yeah.
Is that his real name,
he-
or maybe his stage name, do you reckon?
Yes, that's his real name. I don't know.
I doubt it.
He was born a loop.
Yeah, it was meant to be. It's his destiny.
Yes, yeah, but yeah, he's got some great stuff out, and yeah, there's a bunch of really talented people making use of loop pedals and doing some amazing stuff with them that I just couldn't even begin to imagine. And even with this one, it's the Boss RC30, which it's not the cheapest one out there, but it's okay. You're still limited by the first loop that you set. So you've got to work it all out beforehand, figure out what's the longest loop that you're going to do throughout the entirety of the song and play to that loop. So yeah, it's
And if you get that first one wrong, it's a killer, isn't it? And I've been doing a live gig, and you get the first one wrong, you have to hold down, long hold to delete, and then start looping again. It's like, and people are watching, going, what are you doing?
You see all these guys on YouTube doing it seamlessly, and you think, how
many takes have they
how
had?
many takes did that take? Yeah.
How many days?
Aslan, it's always good to see you, mate. Send our love to the family. We've got Wispy up next. I can't keep him waiting.
Yeah. Let's see what he's got in the wings, eh?
Well,
He's
he's got to put it out of the bag now. You've trumped him so far tonight. He hasn't played yet, but you know.
We've had 2 ukes, so what's he going to do? He's got to play 2 ukes at the same time.
Or he's got to do looped uke.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right, challenge set, Wispy. You know what you got to do.
We'll see you soon, Aslan. Take care, man.
I'm going to close down that window, fella.
Close down that window, fella.
Yeah, on the other side.
At least you don't have to tell him anymore.
This is it. They're saying it themselves. It saves my
They're
throat
all
a little bit.
independent and stuff.
Like the kids have grown up, isn't
Yeah.
it? You know, it's. I don't know. I mean, we've got a new name for him tonight, so it's that. And then we've got to get him his link and send that over to
This
him.
is great. You're doing all the graphics on the fly, mixing the show, cutting people in. It's just live TV.
It's a bit like looping, isn't it?
It is a bit like live looping, with the human element thrown in and technology not always doing what it should. But I promised you a seamless show tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and I think we've got that, haven't we? It's been pretty.
Well, it's
seamless.
not over yet, so don't speak too.
Wispy's the last. Tipsy Whipsy, as we're calling him tonight.
Hey, thank you very much. Oh, there we go.
He's
more,
got the
more
uke.
uke. So let's go. Radio. Yeah, what it? Radio Uke Jam.
Wispy meet Russell. Russell meet Wispy.
Russell, it's a pleasure to meet you, sir. Pleasure to meet you.
Do you want to do the Wispy disclaimer, or shall I?
More enthusiasm than talent about to come up. There we go. That's the disclaimer. The quality and the tone goes down, but it's usually fun.
So last week, Russell, just to explain,
that's been the thing.
Wispy played Hocus Pocus by Focus with him and his wife on the flute, and it was all, it was mental, but it was a lot of fun. The yodeling was there and everything.
It was a little ambitious. There was guitar, keyboard, drums, yodeling, and my wife on the flute and whistling as well. It was hard work, but thoroughly enjoyable. But this week I'm going to keep it really bloody simple and just play a ukulele.
Woohoo! Are you going to loop it?
So, no.
Oh.
Unless I turn the speakers up and get a bit of feedback, maybe that's as close as we'll get. But I'm going to. Now, I say I'm keeping it simple with this. Now, as you know, I've done it quite a few times on here. I play stuff by my favourite uke abusers, Plastic Jesus, and I've got two new ones by them that I've not played before. One of them, which I only discovered by accident this morning for the first time.
Okay.
I am playing that today. That is going to be brilliant. And then I thought, I'm just going to send the band a little message on their Facebook page. And they got back and were really flattered that I'm ripping them off every week on here. And then I told them what I was planning on playing tonight. They said, "Oh, good luck with that one. We tried playing that live once, and even with the lyrics in front of us, we completely buggered it up."
Love a challenge.
So, if the original artist struggles with it, I've probably taken a really simple concept and gone off the deep end again. But,
well, you know what you need to do, don't you?
Drink.
If you've got that content, you need to invite them on the show one week.
I did mention it.
Awesome.
They'd be fantastic on this or a Monday night. They'd be a lot of fun.
Well, the invite is open to Plastic Jesus. They do want to come and join us this week. We need to see Wispy's Heroes.
That's it. I haven't played all the good material. There's plenty more out there.
Come on in, give us a song.
Right, okay.
Very festive, by the way.
I know, it's that time of year. December. Yeah, let's go for it. So I thought the first song I'm going to do one that is about the potential hazards of buying your kids a pet for Christmas. This is called The Size of Whales. Bought my son a pet giraffe. I thought it would be fun, a bit of a laugh. But when we bought it, it was fairly small. Now that motherfucker's 17 feet tall. I bought my son a pet giraffe. I bought my son a pet crocodile. According to some, that's a bad gift for a child. But in the end it turned out okay. It ate the giraffe and it scampered away. I bought my son a pet crocodile, that's the one. This is the easy one. I have no regrets when it comes to the purchase of these pets. Well, they're just what you get when you've had a few glasses of wine and you go shopping on the internet. I bought my son a pet blue whale. He's always wanted one, and, well, it was in the sale. Well, as pets go, this one really sucked, 'cause now the house smells funny and the fish tank's fucked. Well, I bought my son a pet blue whale.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, I've really put the pressure on myself because I'd sent them the link for this.
So they could be watching right now.
They might actually be watching me now or maybe later butcher their
you definitely
songs.
pulled it off.
Plastic Jesus, if you're in watching the show, drop us a message in the chat to say hi to Wispy for us. He's nervous. He's nervous.
It's yeah. I've
Can't tell.
Now that was the easy one. This one's quite wordy. A little bit racy as well.
Is it anything like the Erotic Sean song?
No, this is probably worse.
Is Tony need to go to bed now?
No, you'll be all right. It's not quite Steel Panther, but yeah.
Well, I can't wait. Let's have it. Bring it on.
Okay. This is the one that they say they buggered up, so I have that excuse. I've gone totally blank here. I was working in a factory, didn't like my job, 'cause the work kinda bored me. I thought my boss was a knob. So I searched through all the job ads to see what I could find. And the back of the paper, one ad caught my eye. If you like penis enlargers and adult DVDs, and selling frustrated housewives AA batteries, if you can blow up latex pleasure dolls and not get out of breath, I would like to employ you. Here's my email address. I had an interview there. I was nervous as hell. The shop had blacked out windows and a curious smell. A voice from the stockroom said, "Could you please tell me why you think I should employ you?" So I gave my reply. "'Cause I like penis enlargers and leather peephole bras. I'm not much into butt plugs, so stick those up your arse. Selling dildos sounds like lots of fun. Lube and PVC pants, whips and pink fluffy handcuffs, ball gags and nipple clamps." Then a man in a gimp mask said, "I like your CV. Job's yours if you want it. Come work for me." Then he started to unzip it, and when he took it off, I was shocked to discover it was my mate Rob. Now we sell penis enlargers, clit clamps and anal beads, Vaseline by the gallon. Yeah, we can meet all your needs. If you like wearing giant nappies whilst being spanked by a clown, come and visit our website. It's the best one in town. Now we sell penis enlargers, clit clamps and anal beads, Vaseline by the gallon. Yeah, we can meet all your needs. If you like wearing giant nappies whilst being spanked by a clown, come and visit our sex shop. It's the best one in town.
www.lovetolust.co.uk. Oh, mate, please tell me that Rob was in the original song.
No, originally it says it was my factory boss, but I couldn't not change that to Rob. It even rhymes. It's
just to fill Russell in. We have a drummer friend of ours, plays in Templeton Peck with us and does the jam with us, who's got a website, lovetolust.co.uk. So if you're into some adult toys, that's where to go. If you like penis enlargers, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't not play it, really.
No, wholly appropriate, and the chat was. I was nearly crying when you said Rob's name. That was just absolute genius.
Appropriately inappropriate. Yeah.
Yeah, we'd all said it first, though, haven't we?
Yeah, Rob's name was going through the chat room constantly there as you were playing.
Good. I'm glad it went to that inevitable destination. I'm glad we went there together.
We came together, did we?
Here we go.
He did that, not me.
Yeah.
It was all me. Her hands up. So, mate, you've booked a table down at Bumbles on the 13th.
Oh. Yeah, I heard we might have accidentally booked the same time you have.
Really?
Oh, what
Yeah.
a
Well, 1 o'clock?
Yeah.
December the 13th? For me at Bumbles?
What a coincidence. That's
Bring
awesome.
the ukes.
Absolutely amazing, that is. We'll just have to wave at each other and shout over the tables at each other.
Yeah. Do a flash uke. In the courses.
Oh,
Just
hang
something
about.
with metal up.
Hang
You
about.
know it's
I
gonna
think we might be
happen.
onto something here.
Sing for your supper.
Oh, yes.
Phil, Josh, if you can make it on the 13th, bring ukes. We need to work out a song to play.
Unlucky for some.
The boys are back in town. Well, let's stick around. We're going to have a chat with Russell and, stick on. And you got any questions for Russell?
Yeah, can you play something Chili or Rage? I mean, that would be amazing. You got 15 minutes left. You got a guitar, bit of Tom Morello on an acoustic. That's got to work well, surely.
There's got to be a Chili Peppers number you can do, though, Russ.
I could probably, but yeah, I'll think of something. I was going to do I Love Your Terrorvision t-shirt, by the way, but I was going to do my favourite band, Therapy. Do you remember Therapy?
Oh, we love Therapy here. Scream Major is one of our favourite songs on this show.
That was the song I was going to do. So
it's a Jam Night classic. Oh, I'm torn now.
Yeah. You got that or some Rage Against the Machine? In the chat, I can tell you what they're going to say.
Well, it
acoustic. Hang about. Acoustic Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, we can do that.
I think that's what we need.
All right,
you up for it?
You want me to do it now?
Just do it. Wispy, stick around.
The only thing is, we're gonna have to, you know how it is with Rage. You've got to tune down to some crazy tuning. So bear with me.
All right, I'm going to while you're tuning, I'm going to refresh your connection because you're looking a bit pixelated there, young man.
Killing in the name of.
Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Burn! Killing in the name of. Now you do what they told ya.
Now you do what they told ya. Now you do what they told ya. Now you do what they told ya. Now you do what they told ya. Now you do what they told ya. Those who died are justified for killing the name. They're the chosen ones. Those who died are justified for living the badge. They're the chosen ones. Those who died are justified for killing in the name. They're the chosen ones. Those who died are justified for living the nation. They're the chosen whites. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Hey! Killing in the name of. Killing in the name of. Now you do what they told ya. 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 Now you do what they told you. Now you're under control. Now you do what they told you. Now you're under control. Now you do what they told you. Now you're under control. Now you do what they told you. Those who die are justified for wearing the badge. They're the chosen ones. Those who die are justified for killing in the name. They're the chosen ones. Those who die are justified for killing in the name. They're the chosen ones. Those who die are justified for killing in the name of the chosen ones. Come on! Do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Motherfucker! Something like that.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what? It's been a metal show tonight. We've had Rage Against the Machine, we've had Judas Priest, we've had Lemmy. It's just been rocking out.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Cliff Richard. Don't forget Cliff Richard.
Who knew Rage was so good acoustic?
Yeah.
My hand was struggling there because that's about 5 years since I played that.
I can't imagine it's that easy on an electric guitar.
No.
No, it's a tough song to play, but it's fun to play.
So what are your plans for Christmas, Russell? You got any plans?
We're just hanging out, family, and we've got how it is, bubbles that can get together hopefully. So we're gonna just take it easy and have a Star Wars day, have a Back to the Future day, have a Lord of the Rings day.
Can you just explain quickly to Andy in the chat room that Star Wars is a science fiction film because he's never seen it?
What? There's somebody who's never seen Star Wars.
There's a couple of them in the chat room, Russell.
To them, sorry.
It's a bit like the chocolate in the fridge or in the cupboard. It's been a bit divisive.
So there's going to be now a Monday night with the archaeologist, maybe a Monday Star Wars night. Maybe we need that.
Oh, yeah, Wispy's agreeing with that. We can definitely go down that route.
Oh, yeah.
Just to educate Andy. That's not a bad idea. We could do
I don't think he wants to be educated.
a FreakJam pantomime
I don't think
of
he
Star
wants to be
Wars.
educated. I'm not being Leia.
Just pin his eyes open and force it into him.
Bit like Clockwork Orange.
Clockwork Orange. Perfect. Yeah.
And how about yourself, Wispy? What you got planned for Christmas?
We've got my family coming around here. My parents are going to come around for Christmas Day, so they get to leave their house and be somewhere else and not have to cook for Christmas. So that'll be really lovely. So
Nice.
looking forward to it.
Nice. Doing all the turkey and the trimmings and stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So we'll all the pigs in blankets and it'll be nice.
Or kilties. Have you heard this?
Not in this part of the world. That's just nonsense.
I've never heard of a
pigs in
kiltie
blankets.
until Sharon Moth put it on, and Saz as well, put it on Facebook the other day. They're
What
pigs
is that?
in blankets.
It's what they call pigs in blankets
Okay.
past the line. Yeah.
Up north,
Past
past
the-
that Scotland
Yeah.
thing.
Because they've got a little skirt on.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
It's not right. They're pigs in blankets. That's what they are.
Some gravy on your kilties.
Tucked up nice and cosy in their own flesh.
Nice. Num, num, num.
Sounds like the plot of a horror film, doesn't it, really? So, Saturday, it sees the return of the quiz night. So, I do believe Isla and Saz, I think they're collaborating now on as Quizmaster. So, join us. That starts at 8 o'clock. Link will be on the Freak Jam group at some point in time Saturday when Lisa's out of bed. She'll put that out. We've got a Meet the Freaks on Monday with Rob. We can talk about lovetolust.co.uk and Wispy's new theme tune for him. So that should be fun. And we're going to catch up with him, Mr. McGregor, and we're going to talk music and drums and all other sorts of such goodness. And next week, I do believe it's the 10th next week, and Aslan is making his debut as a co-host.
Yeah, there goes the neighbourhood.
And I'm sure we'll be talking a bit more about Jeff Leppard and other such things that have been going
Brad
on.
Vines.
Sorry?
And Brad Vines.
Don't forget Brad Vines, our new sponsors. Yeah, we'll be talking about them as well, and all the other good stuff we've got going on. As I said, if you want to support the show, buymeacoffee.com/Radio Freak Jam. All helps us all keep going on. And Tony and I are going to get together this. Not that we're not together normally, but we're going to specifically get together to discuss our Christmas schedule. Because obviously we want to have some plans to do some fun stuff over Christmas. Because we're in bubbles and we can't go out much, and we're going to have a Freak Jam Christmas. And Russell, you're welcome to join us.
I'd love to. This has been great. Friends of mine that are in the chat, they've been loving it. So I hope we've got a few new fans to join, which is great.
And please come back, see us. If you play, sign up, come and join us. We can do setups and Russell and I got together before the show, make sure all the tech works and bits and pieces, and I can do that for you guys as well. And we're even going to have a Hogmanay this year. We're going to do the Freak Jam Hogmanay on New Year's Eve, and then afterwards we're going to have a big Zoom party. So probably about 12:15. We'll start a Zoom, and everyone can join us in there, and we're gonna have a chat, and we're gonna have a jam night, and we're gonna drink, and we're gonna see the new year in together. So that's going to be a lot of fun too. Russell, thank you so much for joining us, mate. Is there anything you want to tell us before you leave? Have you got any websites people can visit and bits and pieces like that?
If you Google Russell League, there's me, and there's a black fella that lives in South Carolina. So I'm the white one. Just come and find my website. So there's only 2 Russell Leagues in the world, it seems.
Wow.
So yeah.
And they can get music to download there and videos and.
Yeah, you can find links to all my music and everything. So if you're interested, just hit me up there, and there was links to SoundCloud and Bandcamp and the Response Collective and all that stuff. So yeah.
And I think Tony said as well while one of the songs was playing that we should get you on for a Monday show as well, and we'll have a proper chat, and we'll dig into the Star Wars, and we'll dig into the D&D, and we'll dig into the music and bits and pieces like that. I think that'll be a lot of fun. So and again, this is something that we do on Monday nights, and that's going to carry through to however long we need to do it for, and we want to do it for. So come and join us on that one day as well.
Great, sounds great.
Awesome. No, so I want to play out with one of the videos you sent me, Russell, and I think I'm going to play out. Well, I'll give you the choice. I've got to rock and roll in lockdown. I've got Legacy of Smiles. I've got Les Payne Band Rock and Roll Live at Beacon Fest. Which one would you like?
I would go with the lockdown rock and roll. Because it's great to see some of these lockdown videos, and we did that over Skype connection basically, and it was, you know how tough it is to do that stuff, and it was great fun doing it, and there's great musicians in there, so I'd love people to see that.
Tell us, before we leave, you and I talked about Les Payne, a good friend of yours, because this is one of the songs you play with the Les Payne band, isn't it?
Yeah, it's funny, you know, because last week you played a song by Station House, Sam Kelly's band.
Sam Kelly's a good friend of mine.
Great. Well, Sam is a phenomenal drummer, as you know, and he's played with Les for years. He played with Les. He was Les's drummer often at jam nights and at the Pegasus and stuff. So there's a connection there. But Les was a brilliant songwriter, in the 70s had a record of the week and on Radio 1, and it was the same week that there was a vinyl shortage, and he never had a hit because just basically people couldn't buy the records.
Oh no!
And he had loads of terrible sort of just coincidences that didn't work out, but he never stopped making music. He loved music to the day he died. He was playing music the weekend that he died. He was a phenomenal songwriter, and I've Got to Rock and Roll is one of his songs that was just him basically. It's saying, you know, I can't help it, I've just got to do it. So we did that as a tribute to him in lockdown, and he died a couple of years ago, but he's sorely missed, really is.
So it's a bit of a tribute to him over lockdown. Look, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Everyone in the chat room, everyone that's come on to see Russell, you know, please come back and join us again as well. You know, you're more than welcome every week. Russell, thank you for your time and all of this. Wispy, as usual, you've done us proud, sir. And we're going to play out with this. So this is I've Got to Rock and Roll in Lockdown by the band. Has he got a name?
The Les Payne Band.
It is the Les Payne Band. So this is the Les Payne Band. We'll see you next week. We'll see you Saturday. We'll see you Monday. We'll see you all over the place. I'm starting some lunchtime shows as well, but more about those soon. We'll see you later. Wave goodbye, Tony.
Bye, Tony.
See you later. Bye.
Me why I never give up on rock and roll bands. I can't answer that I ever will, 'cause it's out of my hands. I've got to rock and roll. I've got to rock and roll. Peggy Sue got married when I was 17, by the light of the silvery moon, I kissed the lips of the rock and roll queen. I've got to rock and roll love. I've got to rock and roll love. I've got to rock and roll. I need it, baby. So, just as long as I'm able, I'll rock and roll. Woo! Suede shoes, I felt I should cut. Then along came this long tall Sally, and I knew I'd never give it up. Oh, I've got to rock and roll love. I've got to rock and roll love. I've got to rock and roll. I need it, baby. I love it so. Just as long as I'm able, I'll rock and roll. Rock, rock,
rock and roll, rock, rock, rock and roll. I want some toilet roll, rock, rock, rock and roll. Got to, 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 rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. To rock and roll and lock down. I've got to rock and roll and lock down. I've got to rock and roll and lock down. I've got to rock and roll and lock down. I've got to rock and roll and lock down. I've got to rock and roll and lock down.